podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm
Dazn Beyonce Productions.
I must be the greatest.
Let's get that done.
I've been here before and I know what it takes. Hard work, dedication. BoxingVoice.com. Mayweather is he's the best.
Win, lose, or draw, we coming to fight. Can't nobody take that away. We're coming to fight.
They do what they can, I do what I want.
When you look at how he throws that left hook, it starts out really low. We're going to see what kind of character.
Oh, and the lefts and rights by Maidana. And it's all Marcos Maidana here. A lot of those punches off his shoulder. I think anybody out there listening or the key, anybody, you think that that's a dangerous deal to make. I think it's a perfect deal to make.
BoxingVoice.com.
15 minutes. Can you be strong for 15 minutes? Can you? Listen, the concentration is leaving a little bit. Pick it up. Pick it up!
Some things about we got to deal with his body shots. I don't think you want to be that close to us. He's talking about letting the left hook go, then you're going to take a left hook. Let's get that done.
Look, the fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire? Look, we're firemen. We are firemen! The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat.
BoxingVoice.com.
Let's get that done.
Danny, how much of the difference is it for you at this weight?
You lost weight, man.
Yeah, I'm working out. I lost like 35 every fight is a threat.
Puerto Rico. Miguel
BoxingVoice.com.
We're not going to do that. We're going to take this fight against Keith. We're going to get less than you, Keith, but we're going to get more the second time. So go ahead and make it 2 times.
BoxingVoice.com. My job is to focus on boxing, going out there and being the best that I can be.
All right, you men, please my instructions. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands. I want you to touch gloves now, man. You're boxing at the bell. Let's go.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Saturday, I think somebody's going to get stalked. We don't know who, but, I'm pretty confident in myself. And we're ready.
I must be the greatest.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com. What up, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another morning edition with the Boxing Voice Radio. Sorry for the late start, as I was trying to wait for the bozos so that I'm not solo, dolo, like Scarface when he's not with Manolo or after he killed them. You know what I'm saying? But listen, it's SGTO on all forms of social media. We here. It's fight week. We rocking out, and we're talking Canelo versus Saunders. It's getting juicy, man. We got the experts predicting, we got a living legend in Roy Jones Jr. making a bold, I'm not going to call it a bold prediction, but he's definitely saying that Billy has a chance, a really good chance at shocking Canelo and I guess the world, right? But then Eddy Reynoso, the trainer of Canelo Alvarez, he's added more pressure on the shoulders of Canelo. He believes Canelo's going to knock him out in the 6th round. or the 10th. See how I did that? See how he did that? He's like, 6th round. You're like, damn, that's quick. Or the 10th. But you know how I feel, man. I just don't even know that Canelo can get a knockout on this level. Billy is definitely a super experienced southpaw. But I want to get into some of these quotes from some of these other boxing pundits and or superstars, man. Like I want Roy's opinion. I want to look that over with you guys and figure out what angle Roy's coming from, you know? What is it that he's seeing? I'm not saying it's not there. I just want to see it through the eyes of a living legend, right? He is the guy that just coached Chris Eubank to a win over Mr. Morrison. And, you know, to me, Eubank looked damn good. Really did. But let me pull up this article here on boxingscene.com, keeping us up to date with the latest and greatest. All right, so they've already, see, these guys move so quick. The Roy Jones article already buried, but I got it here. And he says, it's titled, Roy Jones gives Saunders, and I quote, really good chance to shock Canelo. And we'll just fast forward straight to the quotes. He says, I give Billy Joe a really good chance. The reason being is because if you think about Canelo Alvarez, the toughest 2 fights he's had in his career were to Floyd Mayweather Jr., who's a pure boxer, and a southpaw by the name of Islandri Lora, who was a boxer. Jones told IFL TV. And he goes on to say, so if you think about those 2 guys who's Billy Joe's closely related to the boxing ring, those 2 guys, he's a boxer, he's a southpaw, and he can punch. I don't know about that. Let me just bring up Billy's, his what's that thing called? Box rack, because I think he's like a 48% maybe, no? But we're going to get that. We're going to get that in a bit right here. Billy Joe Saunders, what do we got? What do we got on the knockout percentage before we continue with the article? 46%. So I was giving him 2% more. But he says he can punch. I mean, and that doesn't mean that you can't punch because your knockout ratio isn't high, because you can have respectable power where you hit somebody, pop, and they don't want to keep coming forward. But going back to the quotes, he says, and he can punch, but he thinks boxing first. Much like Tyson Fury, when you got a guy like that, the only problem Billy Joe's gonna have is, can he last long enough early to get those late rounds without sustaining any injuries, cuts, headbutts, anything? He has to figure it out how to make up for that ring rust before he gets in there, because if he can get into the fight right away, he has a very good chance of winning. If he doesn't get into the fight right away, he'll get blown away, but he's very smart. He's a very smart guy. He's a boxer. He's a smart boxer. With that being said, he should have a chance in this fight. So that is Roy Jones Jr. And, you know, that is a concern for a lot of people. They do say that Billy gets tired midway through, you know, but I guess because it's boxing, you know, whenever someone says, oh, he gets tired, they say, well, he didn't get up for that fight. He'll get up for this fight. That fight, he couldn't get up for that fight, but he'll get up for this fight. So we're allegedly supposed to see, you know, like a 12-round Billy, because it is, you know, Canelo, where when it was Akakov or Martin Murray, you know, Billy couldn't get excited enough to, I guess, you know, compete on his highest level versus that level or caliber of fighter is all we could assume. But But I wonder if we as a boxing community are feeding too much into it, assuming that just because one guy's a southpaw, the next southpaw is going to be able to do as good as, Laura did. Because wasn't Trout a southpaw? He didn't do, as good as Laura, but obviously he didn't have the amateur background of a Laura, So it is a little bit different. But to say that because Canelo struggled with Laura those many, many years ago, it's basically saying that he didn't get any better. That and I just can't see that, because we see the difference in him. We see that head movement that everybody admires and wants to replicate, right? Like, I don't think anyone's head movement gets talked about more than Canelo's since Mike Tyson. Yep. Who else got memorable head movement like that? Like, obviously Tyson and Canelo look nothing alike doing it, but Tyson's was that memorable. And now that's the talk of the town. When you talk about Canelo and his fighting style, you talk about his head movement. Every fighter talks about his head movement, But if you are on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. We did 3 lives, keeping you completely satisfied, got you through your entire work day yesterday. So we ask you, man, if you appreciate the hard work, just hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to help put this show in the eyes of some more boxing fans so that they can call in and voice their opinion on the show right here. That number to call in is 1-425-569-5241. And, we're talking Eddy Reynoso saying that Canelo Alvarez will get a stoppage in either the 6th or the 10th round. So that's going to be what I look for next, so that we can go over his quotes and, dissect them. But Casual Fan, what's up? Dropping in on us.
Yeah, I'm just want to hear the show a little bit live. I'm at the shoot, and it's a boxing event kind of shoot, amateur style, and Teddy Atlas will be here along with Mark Greenland, and I'm excited. So
damn.
I'm gonna talk boxing. We'll get some boxing knowledge from the boxing.
Make sure you ask Teddy his prediction and Breland his prediction. So when we plug you back in, you jump in and you got that info for us like an on-site reporter. You feel me?
Definitely.
But talk to me, man. What are you thinking? Were you excited for all the hype? The talking, the back and forth between Billy not showing up, 22-foot ring, no 22-foot ring. What do you think?
Oh, definitely. I like the hype. It brought a lot of attention to the fight, and I love Billy Joe Saunders' disrespect towards Canelo. I'm the type of fan that when it gets disrespectful, it's even more intriguing. So 100% enjoying the fight.
But disrespectful to a level, right? Or you like, disrespectful to a level, or you want that Club of Land disrespect, like,
I want that Club of Land disrespect.
He tried to get with Adrian. He was going to beat up on Lil Mickey. Come on, that's the type of disrespect you want? Remember, he was like, you need to get with a real man. Remember?
Right. More like, I'm thinking more like, maybe in the weigh-in, the weigh-in, and the little face-off. Maybe Canelo pushes him because Billy Joe just got a little too close to his face.
I definitely want to push. He pushed Jacob. He better push Billy Joe. He better push Billy Joe for Monroe. He better push Billy Joe, for getting punched in the dick by Billy's son. Like, you got to get us back, man. Get that back for us, man. Get that back for us.
Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I'm gonna buy the fight, by the way, you know.
Yeah.
But I wasn't fighting it.
Wait, you gonna buy it?
It
You gonna buy it, or you gonna just resubscribe to
sorry.
DAZN?
I'm sorry, I'm already subscribed. I keep thinking it's a pay-per-view event, so that makes it even better. I don't have to buy. I don't have to pay for anything.
It actually is a $70 pay-per-view on all your cable providers and direct satellite. But you can choose the alternative to just pay DAZN $100 for the whole year.
But I already have DAZN.
So then you good. So like me, you
I'm
just
good.
turn on your fight on Saturday and you good. But for anybody listening that doesn't have DAZN, don't forget this live stream has the link directly to purchase DAZN. You can use it down in the description box below. And obviously DAZN will know that we are spreading the good word and the gospel of what is boxing over at DAZN, and then they might give us a little kickback so I can buy a coffee. I can't even, buy one for Enrique.
Yeah, man, buy me a coffee, man. I like, the prestigious high-end gourmet coffee.
Yo,
taste.
didn't I book you a flight though?
For when?
What? You better check your emails. You better stop playing. Oh, it can't be for this week. It's for June, right?
It ain't for this weekend. It's for the Milwaukee joint, right?
Yeah, we going out there today. We going out there tomorrow, though.
June 13th.
We going out there tomorrow to see the land first. Know what I'm saying?
And then what's up with the MPE?
We going to excavate,
or BPE?
man.
What's up with the BPE in July?
BPE in July? What you mean? That's
you
talking about the show? Yeah, that's still on. I think. I mean, it's still 60-something days out. But.
Mm-hmm.
But, yo, it's funny, man. Cause people like, yo, Canelo's on his Euro tour, but anybody that's anybody, they try to fight a UK dude, right? Like Lennox was a popular UK dude.
Right.
He got big fights with Americans, right? Ricky Burns, popular UK dude, got big fights with Ricky Hatton,
Right.
Who else, man?
What's his name?
Oh, Kawasaki. He got Jones and Bernard. Know what I'm saying?
Damn, I'm thinking of my other man, the other dude that just fought. He fought Gennady and Spence.
Yesterday, Gennady and Spence. Gennady and Spence. Kell Brook. Yeah, he fought Porter in America. Yo.
And he fought Porter in America.
Fuck, I lost my thought over there, man. I was about to say something.
You were saying Gennady Golovkin and Spence, and then you said you were getting into it.
Yeah, man. Shit lost. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to call in and voice your opinion, let us know how you feel. Let us know who you picking. Does Billy Joe stand a chance to upset Canelo Alvarez? I mean, Roy Jones seemed to think that he does. Did you hear me read those quotes? What you think of what Roy said?
What did Roy say? I missed that part.
Oh, shit, man. He said Billy Joe's a southpaw. He's a boxer, a boxer's boxer. He hangs with Tyson and he moves like Tyson. And he said, that the two guys that gave issues to Canelo was boxers, Floyd Mayweather and Laura. And Laura was a southpaw and Billy's a southpaw.
That's good. All you need is this much faith, and that gives you that much faith to, if you want to bet on Saunders, you just need that much faith.
Because you betting
watching on YouTube is like index finger thumb, spread it an inch or so, and that much faith is all that you need. I'm actually hoping that there is an upset.
I mean, upsets are good for boxing. I can't front. Like, look at what happened with Andy. Upsets are magnificent for boxing. It grows the sport. You get all these casual fans that all of a sudden want to follow a champion that they never heard of because they never heard of him, because they heard his story, on that day. And it's like, oh, wow, he did this. He was able to achieve greatness and whatnot. So, right. I wouldn't mind it. Look, Canelo already got a loss. Ain't nothing to have another loss. Marquez got how many? Morales got how many? Barrera got how many? Like, any Mexican legend, they all got it. Pacquiao, like, legends got losses, man. Ali, Frazier, Hagler, Leonard, Hearns, whoever, Ray Robinson, whoever's your favorite fighter except Floyd, he took a loss, man. Unless you out here rocking with Marciano, too.
Nah, but I'm only hoping for upset just because I don't know. It excites me. I'm an underdog guy, so.
Yeah.
But
that underdog story is fun, man. It's fun. Look. I go to Andy, man. That was an amazing. Even Josecito was the first. You know, they coined him Riverside Rocky. You know, instead of going to Philadelphia route, he was from Riverside. They called him the Riverside Rocky. He was able to upset Victor Ortiz, and then he got the Swan dance with Canelo Alvarez.
Nice. So. Yeah, man. So I got mad love for Canelo, though. You know, like you said, he got the crazy head movement, the crazy power, the speed.
Body
attack. He does a lot of things almost perfect.
Swaggle.
You know? So, yeah, the swaggle. And now he's even calling people out, calling pussies in English. So, man is dead, man.
How'd you receive that? Was that shocking to hear Canelo, like, actually be that
vulgar?
You a
bunch of pussies. It was shocking.
That's what I said, John.
It was shocking, but I could see Canelo doing that. If that didn't happen on camera and they said it to me, I would believe he did it. You know what I mean? So it's cool.
Yeah, man.
Where the other host at, man? Nobody's home?
Man, they flat leavers, man. It's all good. I did like 3 shows solo dolo, man. Listen, everybody don't love the sport. I do. I'm like, I'm excited about everything. I'm actually upset. I got a 1:30 haircut, and the press conference goes live at 1. I know some shit popping off. Man. I mean, this dude, you seen the face off? Like, this dude is he's borderline disrespectful. You feel me?
He's playing the game. But also what I like about it is, like, so when he did not show up, Billy Joe Saunders, when he did not show up, you know, I felt like Canelo felt disrespected when he said, yo, he's going to pay for that. You know, I don't care if he didn't show up. He's going to pay for that on Saturday, you know? So I kind of felt that the fight was threatened because there was names thrown around as backup, and I didn't want to see any of those names. So, you know, that didn't happen. Canelo knew that wasn't going to happen, but it did bring attention to the fight. And Saturday night, I'm excited, and I want more disrespect from Billy Joe. And Canelo is pumped up already, you know?
He's is. But do you think that is gonna cause him an issue? Because it's like he's gonna be, you know, the frustration of Billy Joe causes him to fight in a manner that isn't himself, you know, because he's going for this knockout, because he wants to shut this dude up. I feel like, yo, a 22-foot ring, he gonna be running in the jabs, trying to cut the distance. Billy gonna be skipping back and pumping that jab as he backs up. Look at Areola did it in a very slow manner. Took a step back, shot a jab. Took another step back, shot another jab. But Billy gonna do that with way more swag.
So you're saying that Billy is winning the head games right now? He's 1-0 on the scorecard.
I don't know because I heard Canelo's interview where he said, "Yo, look at the stage that I've gotten to. Like, nothing frustrates me. You can't get under my skin." But you know what they say: the person that says you ain't under his skin is the skin that you under.
Right. There's a tweet that I saw maybe yesterday or the day before that was about Canelo negotiating fight week for his brother that was kidnapped.
Yeah, so that shows mental toughness.
Yeah, his mindset is strong. I wish I could have shout out that person, but it was on Twitter. So yeah, I don't think Billy Joe is ahead on the mind game scorecard.
I mean, but he ruffling feathers, bro. Because again,
he is ruffling feathers. I don't think it'll take.
And the only feathers he ruffling is Canelo's, because again, we've never heard Canelo call anybody, you know, pussy. We've never heard that
on camera.
You know, and he himself said, "Yo, I don't normally say I'm going for the knockout, but I'm gonna knock this dude out." So now he's trying to make it like almost personal.
It is personal, I believe.
I mean,
you know, Liam Smith probably it was personal too, because he had to, you know, pay the ransom for his brother to come out. Probably put him into the knockout phase of a fight.
Yeah, man.
Took it out on Liam Smith.
Well, Billy got the opportunity here to get some get back, you know. But people, you know, Canelo fought a lot of UK dudes, you know. He fought Matthew Hatton, the brother of Ricky Hatton, you know.
Right.
And then he fought Liam and freaking Callum and Rocky Fielding.
Yo, what if it goes 12, though? What's your thoughts on that?
I think it's going 12. This is a decision fight. All these dudes thinking it's knockout. This ain't no knockout fight. Yo.
Well, one of them dudes is Canelo.
I don't care. That's even worse. He know he ain't getting no knockout. Why he ain't knock out Jacobs, who's more of a moving target? I mean, more of a standing target. So is Gennady. He ain't knock out Gennady. Gennady older by like 10 years and shit. At least 6, 5.
Yo, this gonna be a fight. That's all.
I don't know about all that, man. I don't know about all that because it's gonna be difficult for Canelo to get in range, right? Like that's gonna be Billy's thing: get in, get out.
Yeah, but is there gonna be success? Like, is there gonna be excitement? You know, throughout the round, are we gonna be like, yo, that's a Billy round? That's a Billy round, 100%.
I think every time that they swing is gonna be excitement because people think it's all Mexicans in there. I guarantee you're going to be hearing some Sweet Carolines and, oh, Billy Saunders. Some shit. They going to make up some shit. I ain't trying to hear that. It's definitely some UK Brits living in America. They will be in the building. I'm telling you, man.
The Gypsy King's in the building.
The Gypsy King came. He got the private jet from Bob, Godfather Bob. The Bob Father.
What's your thoughts on the Versace robes?
Man, I love them shits, man. I sent it to my girl. I'm hoping I get one for my birthday. Them shits $600 though.
Oh yeah?
Hell yeah. I know you balling, so you like, oh, that's nothing. I thought it was more. But yeah, from the Versace.com, they like $569, $5 something.
Dope.
Custom.
Yeah,
too.
man, I just checking in, man. I gotta go. We about to roll on some rehearsals and shit like that. I'ma tune in.
Yo, you need to come back once Breland in the building. You need to be like, yo, Mark, let me show you who I've been trying to boom and just put him on like that, so that we can get him on, force him. Cause once he see me, I'm be like, you owe Mark. All right,
I'm gonna FaceTime you first, though.
Nah, don't FaceTime me. We want him straight on the show. He don't know that you ain't FaceTiming me. He don't know that. You scared. You scared. Look at him, y'all. Look at his face, y'all. I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you. Don't lose your job, man. I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you, man. Peace.
Later, peace.
All right, Enrique on the set, man. He about to record an episode of The Last OG with Tracy Morgan, Mark Breland, Teddy Atlas, and a couple other fighters, man. Shout out to Enrique with the fancy pantsy job. You know, him and Canelo cashing big checks. Yo, let's go out to some callers, man. I wanna hear y'all. Oh, wait. I got my article pulled up because, like I said, everybody got something to say. So Malinaggi, obviously, you know, outside of some things that he said that we obviously do not agree with or appreciate, he's always been a pretty good boxing mind. And I want to run right into his quotes. He says, I don't think Canelo can lose a points decision anywhere in the world. The money is followed. This is one of the issues with boxing. It is a business before it is a sport. In boxing, it is a business to the point where it doesn't matter if you win anymore. If the business guy has to get the decision, then he will get the decision. That's the unfortunate thing because Canelo is world class. He is top level, world class fighter. So just beat him isn't a feat in itself, but then to also have to get the decision, you have two big hurdles in front of you. You have to beat this guy who is already excellent, and you also have to hope to get a decision as well. So he's saying the fix is in. Now, it's not like we haven't seen this before, so I understand why people feel this way, right? We've seen Canelo go up against Floyd Money Mayweather, and in a fight where we all seen him get 12-0, 11-1. I don't even think he got one, I promise you. I think it was 12-0. And, you know, somehow Canelo still got a draw card. But further quote, he's a little bit of a mix. he's got that crafty southpaw stance, but at the same time, he is also a guy who can give you different angles. He is a guy who can sit there and tough it out with you as well. He has that ingrained in himself. Excuse me. I just added that himself. He has that ingrained in him, that machismo as well. I don't know if that will work out to his particular advantage if he tries to be too macho, but at the same time, he's just going to be looking to touch and go like Laura was. See, and I said in and out, you know. So we all know this dude's going to be, you know, pity patty, I'm out of here, and making, you know, doing the Tyson Fury thing, sticking his hands up, sticking his, you know, tongue out, making it look like what he did is greater than what actually happened. Because if I hit you with one jab and 30 freaking seconds done went by, like, you know, that's a long time, you know. Fights ain't that long and the rounds ain't that long, and you know, if I hit you with a jab and now I got my hands out and I'm pandering to the crowd and the judge is like, look, I just caught him with a jab, I'm outclassing him. You know, I'm buying time. I'm wearing that clock down. And then, you know, we're stuck to judging a round that has 4 punches landed. So you're looking to give the round to the dude that landed the best looking punch, right? So if he popped your head back, you might have lost that round because Billy popped your head back in a round where only 4 punches landed. So it's serious, man. But he says he is a guy. No, we said that. Personally, I think Laura could have gotten the decision against Canelo, but it was not a fan-friendly style where you want to see that guy win the fight. Saunders makes it a bit more fun. He's not just a touch and go guy. He wants to have the machismo approach to really out-slick you and also show that he is more than you. See, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, he's gonna land a jab and just like pander to us. Like, oh, look at that. He can't touch me. I just landed that jab and he's miles away. Like, if he makes a miss, oh shit, you know we getting that David Lemieux looking out into the fucking abyss. You know, like, where'd your punch go? Because you didn't hit me with it. So, you know, again, it's a big fight. So everybody has an opinion, and that was Malinaggi's opinion, you know, on that particular fight. And we got Sugar Hill Stewart as well, the trainer of Tyson Fury. You know, he got flown in. Now, I predicted that Tyson would use the jet to fly in the sparring partners. I said Sugar Hill, but I also said Capotillo. I haven't seen Capotillo, so it looks like he didn't bring him in, but he did bring in Sugar Hill, which still is, you know, that shows that the bond is like growing and definitely strong. But I'm being told that he's gonna start camp in Miami, so it's like Vegas to Dallas to Miami, and I guess the jet goes back to Bob, to the Bob father. Damn, he got his own jet. I mean, Top Rank, the company would have their own jet, right? Anyway, I wonder. I mean, I say that as if they're supposed to, but I highly doubt PBC got their own jet, and I highly doubt Golden Boy has their own jet. So Bob's doing big things. Anyway, get into the quotes, and this is Sugar Hill Stewart, aka Crunk Boxing. Billy Joe Saunders can't try to outbox Canelo. He has to go for the knockout. That is the only way to win. Now I'll stop right there and say, funny that his first sentence, he's saying he's got to go for the knockout, and they say that the Crunk style teaches the knockout, and obviously Fury went over there to learn the knockout style, and right, you get the drift. Back to the quote. Why not go for the knockout against Canelo? The best way to know that you won the fight for sure is to get the knockout. In fact, that's the only way. There is nothing else to do. He can outbox someone for 10 or 12 rounds and the decision goes the other way still because it's somebody else's opinion and decision. So why can't Billy be the deciding factor? But it takes a lot more than just saying it. You have to, It takes a lot more than just saying it. You have got to know how to put it together. You can think about the knockout all you want, but you've got to know how to actually do it. Looks like the praying mantis is available. Going back to the quote, he says, this is the only way. Shoot for the stars. And if you fall short, at least land on the moon is how the saying goes. Why would you have a plan or thought to say, I'm going to go in there and outbox a guy for 10 rounds? Why the hell would I think something like that? I'm selling myself short. Why would Billy not go in there and try and knock this mother out? That's my mentality. At least if you do that and come up short, you've tried every round. You have tried to dominate Canelo by throwing hard shots. And yes, maybe you don't get the knockout. Maybe he was too tough. But if you settle to outbox Canelo for 12 rounds, you don't pass. If you're reaching for something higher and fall short, you still pass. That's what I love doing, and that's what I teach. I love putting that plan together. The only thing I know. Damn, true to the crunk way of thinking. I mean, sheesh. And he was hard on going for the knockout, but I get it. Like, I don't know what fighter made it popular to say you don't get paid for going overtime or going all the rounds. So it's like, get him out of there in the first and you make the same amount of dough. But let me know. Are you ready to hit us with the good morning, Canada?
Bullet, bop. Big up yourself with it there, yard. There, Brad, big up your damn self. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to my Lord and Savior for another one, because without him, no, this would be possible, man. And thank you for everybody tuning in this morning, man. Beautiful morning to talk boxing. Of course, the big fish of boxing is fighting. So, there's always news and notes to talk about. There's a lot of people have a lot of things to say. And that's, I just heard you reading a quote it's loaded to me. It's a loaded quote.
Why?
Just some of the things you're saying in there of, thinking about boxing Canelo for 12 rounds and you're not going to get a chance to pass. And it's pretty much setting up a standard, a standard that if you don't knock Canelo out, you can't win. And that's not boxing to me. But I guess that's the new boxing. That's why I said it's kind of loaded to me.
But what's not boxing to you? Getting the decision or boxing for 12 rounds?
No, only getting the knockout over Canelo to win. To win. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, because he's not
box an opportunity to win a fight. If he boxes, he has to bang and knock Canelo out, or he didn't do good enough. I feel that's very loaded.
I mean, I don't think he's talking corruption. I think he, like the quote says, why leave it up to someone else and their opinion? So, it's not really about corruption. But Malinaggi, on the other hand, did insinuate corruption.
Sorry, go ahead. My apologies.
By saying that you can't, that Canelo will get a decision anywhere in the world.
Yeah, but again, I say you heard Mr. Ronnie Shields come up here and said very clearly, if you go a decision with Canelo, you ain't winning. You heard many people say if you go to Canelo with decision anywhere in the world.
Well, Floyd went a decision with Canelo. In America, ain't got it.
Come on, man. We talking about Floyd and Canelo at the time.
No. You told me you and Ronnie and Malinaggi said you can't get a win by decision.
Because he is now. Then he was not the big fish of boxing. Now he is.
But you see, now you want to load. You said now you loaded the question because you didn't say, yo, you can't answer the question in the past tense.
No, I never said that.
Exactly. So he did lose a decision in America to Floyd.
But bro,
so Malinaggi's wrong.
man.
And
Come on, man.
Ronnie's wrong, and you're wrong.
Ness, come on, man. You gotta think about it, man. Think about
so what about
logic.
the
Hold on.
draw? Don't he got 2 draws on his resume? Don't he got 2?
I was about to talk about it properly, because against Triple G, bro, if Triple G knocked out Canelo, we wouldn't have no conversation about any scorecards being off the wax and people feeling like he won the first one.
And he didn't.
Because if you're fighting Canelo and you don't knock out the guy who's currently #1 in boxing, you're not winning. What's so hard in that to understand?
I don't agree with that. I seen him do better work in both fights. Just like there's people till this day that think he lost both fights. And then there's people that think he lost the first. There's people that think he lost the first and people that think he won the second. I'm just of the faction of that he won both. That's all. So everybody's everywhere.
If fighters were getting a very fair shake against Canelo when it comes to decision, then a lot would have felt like that Triple G won the first one. But because it's Canelo, you didn't stand and bang enough for him for the judges or whoever of opinion that's supposed to be an unbiased opinion, not opinion that is being paid for or anything of the such. Not saying that that's happening, but you're not mesmerized by what you see. You're actually doing your job, which is judging the fight according to the fight, not the fighters, but the fight itself, what you're seeing. And there's no way you can say that going to decision that Canelo is gonna win. He's gonna win every single time, because he's a big fish of boxing. They can't afford Canelo to lose right now because of what he's doing to the sport. Every time he fights, it's huge. Why would he turn that down?
Yeah.
What's changing boxing? Nothing is changing boxing. In terms of that regard, it's unfortunate that when you get to that place that you can't get a fair shake with a decision. It has to be a knockout or like a brutally beat up champion in order for you to, change hands. And that's what everybody kind of calling for, that fairness. But at the same time, though, we know that Billy Joe's not known as a knockout puncher. So what exactly do you expect him to do? Go in there and knock out Canelo? Huh, Nestor? He's supposed to go in there and knock out Canelo?
Why not?
Why
not? Why not? Tyson Fury did it. What? See, this is what I'm saying.
No, you said Tyson Fury did. I ain't say nothing.
People ask a question, you give them an answer, they get mad. It's like, yo,
I didn't say anything.
You told me, you heard Malinaggi, you heard what Ronnie Shields came up here and said, if you fight Canelo, you can't get a decision. I'm like, well, he lost a decision. He lost one. You know what I'm saying? So both Malinaggi and Ronnie are wrong.
To who, Floyd? To who? Floyd, right?
I mean, that's the only loss he has, right? Or does he have another? I know he got a draw or something like that.
The best in boxing, man. At the time, of course, man. You looking at me with that face? All right, bet. I feel you. Any other coach you got?
Okay, so wait a minute. So now I'm understanding your conspiracy is whoever's the best gets to get questionable decisions?
You're favored for a reason, man.
Okay, so that's what you're saying. I want you to say it. Don't be afraid to say it.
No, I'm not afraid to say it. I just not saying it the way you want me to say it because it's not politically correct. It's not correct the way I like it to be said correct. So I said it the way I said it.
What?
Because it's gonna be. You gotta remember, some things you say, man, like you said, like that loaded quote, it opens the door for other conversation based on what I said. I just wanted to be very straightforward in what I said, is that when it comes to boxing being at the top of your division, much less at the top of the sport, there are favorable things that you get, man. It's like perks of being the guy. Everybody gets that. And no matter what level you're at, you know what I'm saying? Just that Canelo's at the top, man. Is at the top. You seen Eddie, you gotta cater. You're promoting the guy, but you gotta cater to the big fish of boxing. Those are some of the perks, man. You just have to do it. It comes with the job. Am I incorrect? Y'all let me know in the chat, man. I could be wrong, but hey, let me see. Everybody was crying out when them scorecards came out. More time when Canelo's fighting somebody of note. That's the only time we talk about Canelo and scorecards being one-sided, or what the hell was that judge looking at, is when Canelo and the scorecards. When they don't go to the scorecards, we don't hear nothing. Let's be real.
Let me get to some of these super chats. Shout out to everybody rocking out with us early in the morning, man. It is about to be 10 a.m. on the East Coast, 7 a.m. on that West, and 9 a.m. Mario disappearing time. Shout out to Show Kid. Yo, Mario playing gypsy games with Show Kid right now, man. We got boxing expert that says, for Mr. Maldonado, if Canelo beats both Charlos, Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, Beterbiev, and beats Ward, he will be the best ever. Canelo fighting undefeated champion. How many did Floyd fight? Canelo by massacre.
Canelo by massacre. I'm telling you, the standards are high.
So for Maldonado, that's Maldonado in New York City. Maldonado called in the other day and he said the only way that Canelo could surpass Floyd Money Mayweather is to go on and beat both Charlos, Keller Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, and Artur Beterbiev at 175. Then he must chase retired Andre Ward out of retirement, force him into a fight, and then only after he defeats Andre Ward can he become better than the best ever to do it. What say you, Francis?
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
What you mean?
You know, but like, yo, that's you gotta be all them names to be better than Floyd.
Yeah.
Dang. You gonna be fighting till he 40.
Well, he actually, it's funny, man. This show's gonna be everything this Canelo. He actually said he's fighting for another 7 years. So that puts him at what? We're in 2021. That puts him 2028 is retirement date, and that'll make him 37 or 38.
You trying to have more fights than Chavez?
I don't think he could do that. Don't Chavez got like 100 fights?
Yeah, if he continues, remember Canelo said that. Listen, don't you see?
What?
I'm in charge. So I fought 3 times.
Bro, you crazy, man.
I can fight 4 times if I want to.
Bro,
listen, you know
how many fights he gotta have 30 in 7 years, bro? He gotta put that shit in for real.
He gotta put that work in.
He gotta put that working for real. But I'm saying if he go to Chavez route, I ain't Mexican. People ain't gonna lie, but if he go to Chavez route, he could get that in. He go to Mexico Azteca and do what like Creed did. You know what I'm saying? Creed was just like, fuck it, we gonna give the neighborhood blue collar guy an opportunity at the world title, and that's what Canelo could do. He could just like get a little tent set up at Home Depot and just put a line like, yo, who want to crack at the champ? I'm trying to get to the Chavez record because Chavez fought a bunch of I don't know who the fuck you was.
A bunch of who are they?
What are those on your records and shit, man? Come on.
You just said, yo, you want to fight? Yeah, I'll fight Chavez. How much is it? $50? I'm with it.
Word, man. Like, yo, we gonna put all the food in your refrigerator. Just come over there and show up. Show up,
groceries
man.
for the years. Yo, I'm loving it.
We got you.
But nah, for real though.
I wonder if there's a real historian that they could like tell us like, some of the names on Chavez's resume, like just go through that shit and be like, nah, this guy fought this guy and this guy, he was actually pretty good. Cause like 10 years from now, right? Like, how would Mama's boy Dennis Douglas be remembered? Right? So there would need to be someone like you or me or one of our listeners to give someone else the context of who Dennis Douglas is. If not, on paper, he'll be forgotten.
Yep.
And he'll disappear because of the resume, because of the wins and losses. But again, because we know the sport, we know the caliber of opponent in which he lost to. And that's the difference with Chavez, you know what I'm saying? I need someone that can tell me the caliber of opponent that he was fighting when he was like 80-0. Like, who the fuck he was fighting, bro? Like, first of all, how you get to 80-0? Because this is what I want to say. How you get to 80-0? and you ain't fight nobody. Like, how you fight 80 dudes and nobody could beat you? That right there is crazy. So right, it makes you question. Dude. It makes you question the caliber. It makes you question the caliber, and then it's like, I don't know, man. The Chavez story. I need a historian. That's not my era. That's not my era. Chavez. It's not my era. You know. And I don't do history, so I never went back. And like, I watched the Chavez fights that I watched, but I never went back to find out, you know, who he was fighting and how he saw. Maybe I respect it, right? Because maybe he's self-made. Maybe he did it like, you know, like Chris Lovejoy, right? The thing is, I know Chris Lovejoy, but I didn't know Chavez back then, right? So like, maybe he had to do it that way. Like, yo, this is something I love to do. I'm gonna make it happen. And he just went on his I'm gonna beat everybody in my hood tour. And then his name bubbled and he became a local draw. And then from local, I don't know, did he have like an Olympic background? Again, I never did we talking Canelo. Why you bring me down this Julio Cesar Chavez whirlwind, man? Got me going down there, man. You know he be hating on Canelo, man. I bet you if I Google him right now, I'm gonna Google him.
Canelo.
Yup, he be hating on Canelo. I think he said this week,
Why do you think it is hate though, Ness?
Yo, this week, I bet you I'm going to Google it. I'm Googling it right now. Ain't no running. But I guarantee you, this week he said that either Canelo can never be greater than him or some shit. Like, dudes be hating heavy on the kid, man. For real.
That's how you take it? I mean, you got to forget, records are meant to be broken. Not a lot of people like their records to be broken, much less come close to, because they want to continue to stay immortal when it comes to those numbers. So, you gotta understand, I don't really see it as hate. I see it as nerves, man. Nerves.
There it goes. I knew it. Yo, I'm nasty, yo. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. does not believe Canelo will eclipse his status in Mexico. What the fuck you talking about, bro? You already blanketed, man. He tripping. He tripping, man. He tripping. He ain't never go up this many divisions. Like, yo, Canelo is the first of his kind. The only dude that could probably do more than Canelo is Andy and Gilberto because they naturally bigger than him. So they get to be in more dangerous divisions as Mexicans that normally don't be in those divisions. That's why what Canelo doing is amazing, because all his peoples is Juan Estrada in them. Them dudes 5'4". Canelo happens to be 2-3 inches bigger than them. Fighting heavyweights out here, man. Out here putting it in like a soldier. But moving on, man. Shout out to Ronald Finkley, TBV Vietnam in the morning with the big thumbs up super sticker. So if you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this show in the eyes of other people so that they could call in and voice their opinion and give us their prediction on Saturday night's fight with Billy Joe Saunders taking on Canelo Alvarez for a unification match of the WBC WBA Ring Magazine title and Billy Joe's WBO. We're going on to Brandon Lenz, who says Francis is the that's boxing guy. He uses it all the time. Now he doesn't understand why Billy Joe can't win if he doesn't get the KO. That's boxing, Francis.
Yeah, you're right. You gonna get it the way you need to. Yo, you ain't lying though.
Let me slip in the call here. We going to I mean. What up? Did I do this already though?
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
And that means, did you do that already? Did you drop us a 5-star review?
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Did you subscribe to the Boxing Voice so that you would have been notified 3 times that we went live 3 times yesterday and this is our first time today? Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode ever.
The saddest thing in life is wasted talent.
Don't be wasted talent, man. Subscribe. Click that notification bell.
Just like the king is what I mean. My down back. The king is what I mean.
V, what it do, famo?
What up? Good morning,
What's good?
Listen, man, Dude, everything's good, Francis. What's good, brother? Hang in there, man. I know they got you jammed up. You got the man in the cannon, but you know what I mean? Take it easy. Keep your nerves cool, brethren. Yo, this Canelo, I mean, because we got this Canelo shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about it earlier, man. The excitement around this, and I'm, you know, Billy Joe Saunders is you know, you guys are movie buffs, and I wish Cass was still on here. You guys remember the movie Snatch, right? Mickey, Brad Pitt's character?
Yeah. Of course. I was watching that the other day.
That's Billy Joe.
Talk to me now. Talk to me,
you
Amin.
Understand? That's Billy Joe. He's wily, he's slick, he ain't as dumb as you think. He out here tripping, but he's not. He's calculated. You know what I'm saying? So all the antics, I get it, you know. But we covered it, man. Canelo was on the phone with Chapo and him to get his brother back before he puts Rocky Fielding down. Like, that's nerves of steel. You get what I'm saying?
Sure
so
do.
it's just all these elements in the background, man. And then when you talk to the actual technical aspect, this ain't the same Canelo, man. This ain't your grandfather's Oldsmobile, kid. You know what I mean? This ain't your grandfather's Buick. This is Canelo coming in there, and I think he's got a different kind of patience. He's going to be using tactics. He's going to be punching Billy Joe on the hip to try to slow him. He's going to be doing things and using his patience to set up so many good pieces of action because Billy Joe going to have to come forward, man. And listen, everybody that think Billy Joe got a chance, he do. But this loss against Canelo that he's about to take, it still makes him a very good, you know, opponent for everybody else. But right now, this Canelo's weekend, he's going to have Miami lit. I can't wait to talk about it more on the flagship. You got me lit this morning, holding it down, TBV. Wagwan the man them. Big up to Canelo. Hey, Ness, we going to get the fucking tattoos, man, with Canelo do this shit, right? You with me?
Nah. Not no tattoo.
Come on, Ness. Mexico, no?
Not no tattoo. But, shout out.
Viva la Mexico!
Shout out. Yo, if you are on Blog Talk, 617, I see you, don't do nothing. But everyone else, if you haven't pressed 1, that's why we haven't gone to you. And remember, the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time, just one time. The voice of your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. We want to know who you picking. We want to know what you think of the mind games. We want to know what you think of Malinaggi. Do you think that Canelo will win a decision anywhere in the world, no matter what? Like, where are you guys with this? We're going to Rafael in Boston. What up?
Gentlemen, what's going on, my man?
Talk to us.
Bro, I got a question. Bernard Hopkins once said, we're only as great as who we fought, not as who we are.
Yes.
Why are we giving Billy Joe Saunders so much hype? His best win is David Lemieux.
I mean, he's got a bunch of good wins, man. He's got a bunch of good wins.
But they're good wins.
Yeah, they're not great. They're not.
I mean?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Teofimo didn't have great wins before he became great. He had good wins and then he showed greatness.
Yeah, but that's it. Well, that's the thing. What's Teofimo's best win?
Again, Lomachenko. But no, you're not getting. But before he beat Lomachenko, before he got to the dance, right? Billy just got to the dance. He never fought a great fighter. He about to fight one Saturday. But just like Teofimo,
exactly.
But you're not listening. Because you're not. Just like Teofimo, he didn't have a great fighter until he fought and beat Lomachenko. So right now, Teofimo and Billy the same person. Billy got a bunch of good wins. The Lemieux win, the Chris Eubank win, the Martin Murray win, even the Akakov win now. You know, he's got wins that are decent that we seen people do worse with. He got the Willie Monroe win. I mean, he got some wins to make him a good fighter, and he hasn't had the great fight yet. This is his first big fight.
Yeah, I got you. I think it's gonna be a close decision for Canelo, though. You know, I think he gets a close decision.
I believe that's what it is too. I believe it's a decision win. You know what I mean? I think that's where the smart money's at. But Rafael, man, Baltimore. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Hawk, man, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. Hold on, let me see who I'm keeping over here, man. We got Coach Myers in the building over here. Coach, what up, man?
What up,
Where
Coach?
you been at all week? Coach Myers, just listening.
Working on that jump shot.
All right. You there? I thought I heard something. All right, we going out to Hawk in Maryland. What up?
Hello.
What's up, Hawk? Good morning.
Hey, good morning, fellas. Good morning. Yeah, man. I watched plenty of Julio Chavez fights, man. He was like 60-0. A lot of Mexican fighters that nobody knew. Then he fought Greg Haugen. That was a big fight for him. He beat him, but he lost to Pernell Whitaker. He lost to the one they said he won at the last minute at that Brown. He actually lost that fight too. Frankie Randall knocked him out. Canelo's never been knocked out. Frankie Randall knocked Chavez out with a right hand, overhand right hand, knocked him clean out. That was his first loss. Knocked him out. Frankie Randall. He used to hang with Floyd all the time. Frankie Randall told Floyd how to fight. They was together all the time back then. But as far as that Paulie Malinaggi, shit, he ain't nothing but UK guy now. He ain't with US. No way anyway. Yeah, I know he's from New York, but he been on UK. That's why Showtime fired him. Let him go because he was talking down on the U.S. fighters so bad. But far as the fight though, Billy, man, if he come on his game, yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult match. But I still say boxing is about angles and position. And everybody think Canelo, even Canelo saying he gonna knock him out. Why everybody think Canelo actually gonna come out here and try to knock him out? Canelo might be saying that too. So Billy Joe could be in his mind, thinking he gonna be dodging Canelo out. Canelo gonna be coming for the knockout. Canelo might rest around and come out there smooth and just walk him down and beat him up.
All right. Hawk, man, thanks for calling in. If you're on Blog Talk, don't forget to press that one button if you're on Blog Talk. Let me get to some of these super chats because you know we appreciate you. We last left off on Brandon Lenz. We got Solo Raider. Love this show. What? Thank you, brother. Appreciate that shit because let me tell you, I love doing it. I did it 3 times yesterday. My girl, her lunch date went from lunch to dinner. We didn't get the dinner. We didn't get the dinner till like 8 something. It's big fish, man. This is what I be trying to tell Francis. This is what a big fish looks like. You know, where you trying to do something and news is breaking as you walking out the door, shit is popping off. This is what a big fish fight week looks like. And this is
Billy Joe Saunders, man. Give Billy Joe Saunders his credit.
No,
man.
Absolutely. The UK fans. I mean, you know,
you're only as good as your dance partner. You know, if you get one of them dance partners so quiet. Oh, Canelo, thank you, Canelo. Oh, thank you. That should be boring, man.
You're absolutely right. I agree with you. And it's also the UK public, man. They are big time boxing fans, so they love trolling. So they riding with Billy, and they making this one even bigger. So we're gonna see can Canelo. Yo, I just wish it wasn't pandemic so that, you know, UK could have brought more fans and to see what it looked like for Canelo to have the audience kind of 50-50, you know, chanting for Billy, chanting for him too. But Solo Raider, man, thank you. We love that you love the show because we do it every day. We got Donald Banks, Richmond, California, says, Canelo, make sure your handicap win. No. Make sure your handicap win. You enter the ring, and after Floyd, you can win on points against him, Ness. You know this is. Stop playing dumb. What? Bruh, you driving and typing? Canelo makes your handicap win. You enter the ring after Floyd. You can't win on points against him, Ness. You know
what's that autocorrect, man? I'm gonna blame it on the autocorrect.
I don't know what the fuck. He took me for a loop right there. Steve Munoz says, morning TBV. Any news on Ruiz versus Areola pay-per-view numbers? Nothing on boxing scene yet, man. And you know they got bought out by CBS, so they the ones supposed to be dropping. And I checked Coppinger, he got nothing. Even though Areola is in the media saying that Andy Ruiz would easily knock out AJ. He didn't expect, and that obviously, Ruiz didn't expect this version of Areola. But I think that's some PBC shit. Like, yo, fuck it, my PBC dude, yeah, he can knock out AJ. Because, like, come on. How I just drop you, think that I won, but I'm going to say you could beat AJ?
Yeah. Yo, you thought, obviously, I'm assuming you never thought that Sweet Pea beat Chavez, correct?
What you mean I never thought that?
Did you're well, obviously on record, on the paper, Chavez got an L.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sorry, a W beside his name when it comes to.
But people feel it was a robbery.
But people felt like it was a robbery.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing where you would.
I mean, we would have to go back and watch it, man. You know, I watched that fight.
That's one of my favorite Sweet Pea fights in terms of him, like his movement and stuff.
Yeah.
I watch that shit like, I watch.
Because I remember watching it with my dad, and like, that's an old fight, and it was on HBO and either HBO or Showtime, but I doubt Showtime. I'm pretty sure HBO, old HBO, but yeah, I mean, I just wasn't as educated back then, so I got to go back to see what I see with these actual boxing eyes now. Like back then, that was just, getting into the sport, watching the HBO fights that I could with my dad every weekend.
It's different though. It's a little bit different though, Ness.
Yeah, because for you, because
your eyes have been educated based on how technology has, or life has moved forward. You know what I'm saying? So how you would look at it at that particular point versus now, you'd probably look at it with a more mature thought. You would think.
Yeah.
But then
that's
again,
what I'm saying. Like, I need to go
different
see.
Then than there are now. So
I just need to go see.
Thought.
I gotta see, like, did he actually land, or did he just make Chavez miss a lot?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a different. Again, back then, I don't know what I was looking at. I gotta go see that fight, and I just never went back and watched that shit, bro. I barely watch. I don't even go back and watch like these new fights from our generation. It's once in a blue I go back and watch that shit.
I love that shit, man.
Yeah,
listen, man, you gotta remember something. For me as an athlete coming up playing soccer at a high level, I mean, tape was something that was very important. You know what I mean? You needed to watch tape, not only of your training sessions, but of your games to see exactly, what you did or what you couldn't have done and what you could do next time. And then you got to remember, every time you play a team that you played before, they watching tape as well. So you got to also look for new things, to try and do against your opposition. So that's how I kind of take it into everything. Boxing.
I hear you. I hear you,
watch
man.
tape. So when I watch tape, you break it down. It's like, it's a beautiful thing, man, because in the real time, you're going to miss some things. You're going to miss some of them, like, intricate moves.
I'll just tell you this, man. Every trainer watches tapes, and most of them all got losses, man. You know what I mean? So you could study all you want. That shit don't mean nothing, man.
It's the eye, bro. It's just the eye. It's how you compute the information.
And that's why I said I got to rewatch it, because the eye is educated now versus back then. I didn't really know what I was watching.
Too now, though.
How is it gonna be biased? I don't got a horse in the race, so it can't be biased. I'm gonna be watching that fight like for the first time. It's gonna be basically like being, watching it for the first time. But we got Boston Jared that says Canelo surpassing Floyd will depend on what his opposition goes on to accomplish. Right now, Floyd has fought the more accomplished opposition. Yeah, because of Canelo. Where everything Canelo does, Floyd's resume looks better. But, like, who else on Floyd's resume is out here doing shit? Maidana retired, Hatton retired. Like, yo, let me go down this motherfucker's resume. Y'all out here tripping, man. Fucking, what is Robert Guerrero doing? Like, what are we talking about? Like, my man Castillo, what is he doing? What, Corrales passed away real quick. Rest in peace. Like, what the freak are we talking about, man? Don't make me do this again. We just had a Floyd Clarity show the other day. Why y'all doing this shit?
You need to have another one, man.
I know, man. Yeah. Like, what dude is he talking about? What dude is he talking about? Look, after he fought De La Hoya, after he fought Balderman, what is Balderman is in jail right now for, like, touching little kids or some shit, man. Google it. Like, fuck is Zab doing right now? What is he talking about? Like, whose opposition is out here still working it besides Canelo? Canelo is the only one on his resume that's even a fucking live. Juan Manuel Marquez got to win.
Come on, man. Pacquiao.
Oh, damn, Pacquiao. Fuck, I forgot about that dude. Yo, swear to God, I forgot about that dude because he got his ass whooped. But look, even Marquez retired,
He
man.
beat Thurman, man. You whooped Thurman's ass, man. Stop it and drop it.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped by Marquez, though, who Floyd beat. And Marquez retired. But everybody on Floyd's resume is retired, man. Berto the only one out here that probably needs to retire, too. Like, there's no one on his resume that ain't retired. Oscar trying to get out of retirement, man. Stop it, man.
Because you tired them. They got that payday, and they say, yo, I'm good with boxing. I'm straight. I'm out of here.
Yo, don't even
That's
talk
what
to
you
me.
don't understand. That's what happens when you get to the big fish of boxing. You get that Mayweather payday, and you say, I'm good, man.
Yeah, I
don't
hear
need
you.
to do
I
this
hear
no
you.
more, man.
So
I'm
then
straight.
tell the super chatter, don't be talking about, oh, Floyd's opposition, man. What the freakers and bejeebers? I mean, Jacobs out here still top in the division. We still out here got our prayer hand emojis out for fucking Al Heyman to give us Charlo Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? Jacobs just beat up Chavez, you know?
That might be the next one that Ronnie talking about, man.
You know?
Charlo Jacobs.
Nah, man. We know now he talking about Laura, man. Knock it off.
Laura?
Hell yeah. Laura with Ishmael Salas, they gonna kill him. They like, all right, you left us, we killing you now. But who else on Canelito's resume out here still working it, man? Cause I know Laura, matter of fact, we just said that. Laura just won a regular title in the WBA. He out here working it. You know what I'm saying? What Kovalev, what he doing? He popped for drugs.
Done.
Rocky Fielding retired. I ain't see him since he got knocked out. I ain't see Fielding since he went to what's Triple G? Triple G out here on the same shit trying to retire or wait for a Canelo payday. He ain't done shit since either. Yo, at least Chavez still fighting out here. He about to, shout out to Chavez, man. He fought on the elite
getting it
level.
in, man. Animal.
Floyd. Hey, yo, and Liam too. Liam out here in Russia getting it in, man. Liam out here going, he taking the hard route. MTK Global got him paid in Mother Russia. He actually fights Saturday, man. We got to watch him because it's either going to be Liam Smith, former Canelo dance partner and former world champion in the WBO, to get back in the elite level with this win, or it's going to be the I guess the start of possible stardom for Magdomed Karabanov. We'll see.
Hey, yo, I didn't get to
Wayne
ask you,
said
bro.
Fielding still fights. Who he fighting though? Where he at though?
Hey,
Where he at?
I didn't even get to ask you though.
What?
What is your overall take
On?
when you seen Billy Joe Saunders show up in boxing boots and Versace robes?
I knew he was. I knew he was ready to throw down. That's what the message he wanted to send. But it also told me he ain't on weight. It also told me he's working out. He's working out. He gotta work out. Either he gotta work.
Think he ain't on weight already?
Either he
You
gotta
tripping,
work
Ness.
out. Either he
Ness,
gotta
you
work
tripping.
out because he want to stay on rhythm and stuff. But he gotta work out. Canelo chilling. We on weight, man.
That's how you take it? Wow.
Make weight,
Okay.
feel great.
I take it the other way, man. I take it that he like you said, he's ready to get down. He's letting Canelo know he's ready. You know what I'm saying? He chilling in that Versace robe, coming like, man, I'm big chilling right now. I
Nah,
ain't
you
even
see the
tripping. Like, let's get pop-
difference is you and I wear robes like in the house. Him and Tyson wear robes in the gym. He coming from the gym. They also did a behind the scenes interview.
Nah, he coming from the hotel room.
Nah, he coming from the gym. They also did a behind the scenes interview and he got boxing shorts under that. You know what I'm saying? So when he sits down, it's like a dark room and it's got like all of the three walls. No, it's 3 walls, but they all backdrops. And they all they all 3-step and repeats with all the logos for the sponsors. And him and Canelo sit there one at a time, and they got like, it's like one of those like MTV reality shows, confessional booths they created. You know what I'm saying? But let me get to some of these super chatties. We got Miguel Robles. Shout out to Miguel. I think this looks like the same avatar on IG, so that makes you Godson on IG. He said, Canelo is not loved in native Mexicans as much as you think. My pops doesn't like him. Shout out TBB fam. Damn, why your pops hating on Mexico, on the Mexican prince, man? What's up with that, man? Yo, you think that stems from... Anyway, let me not go there. Let me go to this next super chat. Next super chat. Carlos 97828 with the super chatty. What Chavez Sr. means is that Canelo will never get the love from the Mexican fans just like he did. The translation on that article was bad. All right, champ. But why won't he when he's fighting more recognizable names and you know, not losing, you know, to like little dudes. Like Chavez lost to like Pernell. What weight was Pernell? Like 135?
Yep. So therefore, or 140.
Then he moved up. When he moved up is when he fought Randall, right? What weight was Randall fight?
No, you have to double check that.
I thought you was the history man. Tomorrow
No,
I went back and watched
definitely not
that
the
fight.
historian. But what I do know is that, have you ever heard of anybody in Chavez's family being kidnapped in Mexico?
Whoa. I mean, probably though. He's big too, right?
And over history, I'm talking because you know you've been doing this for a while.
I mean, probably. I can't say yes or no, but I'll tell you this. I hope that your point of this story isn't to say, you know, anything about who's like, oh, he's loved, that's why they ain't kidnap his kids, because like,
No.
Why? Because it's like they know Canelo's wallets are fatter.
That's there during that time.
Canelo got silos of money, man.
Okay.
They know that shit, man. Yo, let me get to a super chat. I mean, a caller before we get back to these super chats. We gonna get to everybody. We just want to mix it in. We going out to Cincinnati. What up, Brandon?
Hey, whole nother time zone. Jumped up for back with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow. Folks jabbing and punching the line long. I drop a pigeon, let 9 go. We slap with the fake glass and white go. This only happens in Ohio.
Brandon, we don't hear you.
Brandon.
We don't hear you at all. If you want Block Talk, don't forget to press 1. What up, Brandon? Talk to us.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Skype doing some bullshit. Y'all need to probably, it's time to switch it up. But
I mean, call in the number. You can call in the 14255695241.
yeah, I'm gonna start. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start. I probably get better signal with that anyway. But that's the topic I just popped on. What's the topic? Canelo trainer said knockout.
6th round too, but also that Malinaggi says Canelo is gonna win a decision anywhere in the world. Billy Joe got to get a stoppage. Roy Jones feels that Billy Joe, being southpaw, has a really good shot at winning. We're just going through all the, you know, experts, pundits, famous people's opinion of the fight.
I mean, I respect everybody's opinion, but I got to go in decision, Canelo's favor. But win, lose, or draw, man, can't deny Billy Joe is a fucking entertainer. When they asked that man why he didn't come to the first face-off, he said he was in his hotel room playing with his balls.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, that's dope shit, man. Like, who says shit like that? Like, how can you root against a nigga that say shit like that? Fuck that face-off. I'm rubbing my nuts. Like, come on, man. I don't care what happens to him, man. He needs to come back or get a rematch or something. And he makes for some entertaining shit. Them gypsies between him and Tyson Fury, you're not gonna win a battle of like words or banter with them dudes, man. They too fucking clever. So I got Canelo winning, but man, I'm rooting for Billy Joe, man. He's a people's person. He's the people's champ. Canelo the corporate champ, man. He the big guy. He the AJ in this shit. He's the corporate guy, the darling. Fuck that. We want the blue collar guy that's rubbing his nuts instead of going to face off. So that's the type of nigga I root for. But that's my call, man. Y'all take it easy, TDV.
Damn, they switched up on Canelo real quick. You hear that? Damn.
Hey, he said some legendary shit, man. He said Billy Joe doing some legendary shit, bro.
Yo, wow. Yo, we got a new caller, New York, BX. Who's this? 347.
BX.
Yo, what's good?
What's good? Who's this, champ?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
This is Joe. Yo, this is Joel. My bad. It's mad fucking windy out here. Nah, I was just calling in because y'all talking about. Hello?
You said Joel?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Joel in the Bronx?
I'm Dominican just like you, bro.
Oh,
nah,
shit.
I'm from Brooklyn. I live in Queens. I live in Queens now, but I'm from Brooklyn. But anyways, I heard you guys talk about Julio Cesar Chavez's resume.
Mm-hmm.
And man, y'all bugging, man. Like, his resume deep.
Okay.
Just because he fought a lot of bums.
Oh, so
was
he
fighting
did fight
10,
bums.
12 times a year.
So that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
he
he
fought. All right, so how many bums, though? Just give us a number. How many bums?
I can't give you a number, but what I'm saying... Hold on, let me finish talking, bro. Come on. So he was fighting 10, 12 times a year. So out of those 10 times, 3 of them will be, like, really solid or quality opponents. Like, he beat Juan Laporte. He beat Meldrick Taylor twice. He didn't get knocked out by Frankie Randall. I don't know who called in. He said he got knocked out. He lost the decision and then beat him the next fight. As far as the fight with Pernell Whitaker, he clearly lost, and it was a draw. It wasn't. They didn't give him a loss. But y'all bugging. He beat Rocky Lockridge, like Edwin Rosario, Hall of Famer, Hector Camacho, a Hall of Famer, Greg Haugen. Like, he beat a lot of Jose Luis Ramirez. Like, his resume runs deep, like deep. If you really do a deep dive
How many champions? How many champions you think he beat?
Off the top of my head, I can't tell you that, but like at least 12.
So
he beat
question,
Roger Mayweather twice.
So this is the question. He said in the article that he doesn't think Canelo will surpass him. As a Mexican great. What do you think?
It's gonna be tough, but honestly, Canelo said he's willing to fight another 7 years. If he fights another 7 years, and I know he don't duck nobody, he fights anybody. So if he's fighting like how he's fighting now, fighting Billy Joe, talk about Caleb Plant right next, he could catch him. But as of right now, you talk about right now, no, he's not there yet.
So
what was that?
So tell me, in your opinion, who does he got to beat? Give me how many fights. And who are they for him to surpass Chavez, in your opinion? Because we not historians. You hear me say that shit all the time. I ain't no historian.
Yeah. I'm a little bit of a historian myself. So, but for me, he would have to beat Billy Joe, obviously. Caleb Plant, so that means he would have unified 168.
Undisputed.
And then undisputed, either Charlo or Benavidez right after. And then move up to 75 and beat Benavidez. And he will be, to me, the best Mexican fighter of all time. If he does that, if his next 2 fights first, let's say, are Benavidez and Plant first and then Benavidez, and then he moves up to 175 and beats Benavidez.
But does he gotta move?
The greatest Mexican of all time.
Does he gotta move up to 75, or like he's already moved up all these divisions? He can't just stay at 60 and 68, knocking people, off?
I mean, he could, but
he only 5'8" or 5'6".
He's 5'9", but I guess you're right. If Charlo moves up and he beats Charlo, if Andrade moves up and he beats Andrade, I guess he could do it that way. But if he just moves up, because he moved up and stopped Kovalev, he could do the same. Not necessarily stop Benavidez, but he could move up and fight Benavidez. And plus, Benavidez ain't look good in his last fight, so he might be right for the picking.
I've been saying that. But listen, Chant, I'm going to get to some other callers. Please call in again. We could use a historian around here, man. We could use your help, putting us on, because I definitely don't go back and watch them old fights. I'm trying to put people on boxing today. If I start glorifying the older fights again, I think that we're going to find ourselves in a position where more and more people are wanting certain exhibitions. And that's already happening, where it's like, oh, you get on here and you talk about a Tyson fight, And it's like, all right, he ain't fighting no more. Now all of a sudden he's fighting Lennox Lewis is what the rumor. You know what I'm saying? Poor Shannon Briggs can't get no fight. When they gonna give Shannon Briggs? Dan, they trying to say he ain't no legend, man. That's crazy. He a legend at building that name up, man.
I don't know why they don't give Shannon Briggs an
They ain't
opportunity.
give
But
him a fight
I don't
yet.
see why you don't like it though. But it'll grow on you.
How he ain't get a fight yet though, man? And him and James Toney going back and forth. They get graphic on it. They talking hella heavy at each other, yo. It's crazy, but looking like we got who this? Okay.
Yeah.
This is a new caller. Oh shit! Look, I done came to Florida and I brought them out. I'm bringing them out. St. Pete in the building. Is this Thurman? Let me find out Thurman listening to the show, calling in from his like landline and shit. Keith, one time. Thurman, what's going on? St. Pete, who this? Hello? 727. We talking to you. Tampa, Florida, 727. 648. All right, we out, man. You had pressed 1, man, so maybe you don't know. Okay.
Yo.
You gonna save him for next time, man. He
Yeah.
got cold feet, man. Don't get cold feet, man. We just talking boxing. Coach Myers. We went to you, but you ain't say nothing, so let me know when you ready. Okay. What up?
Yo, I'm ready. Ain't nothing. What's going on? Yeah, I was on the phone. But Reynoso's right, man. He gonna stop him, but I think between 6 and 8 rounds. I don't think getting Canelo mad is a good thing to do. Billy Joe, he is a good fighter. But I just think he gonna be in a world of trouble fucking around with Canelo like that. Like Keem said before, I want to say yesterday's show, he said, we see what happened when you pissed off Canelo in that second Triple G fight, talking about he was running, and then you see what happened. So I don't think, I think he gets stopped, man. I seriously think he gets stopped.
Ain't shit happened. You fought the same fight.
Who? You
Canelo.
talking about Triple
What
G?
happened in the second fight? You stopped Triple G?
What you mean? Whoa.
He stopped Triple G?
He was coming. Whoa. I didn't say he stopped him. He was coming forward and landing the more telling shots. First of all, they say he was running, right? Hold on. Didn't Abel say he was running around the ring the first fight? Yes or no?
Yeah, Abel said that he was running around.
Yeah. All right. So what happened? All right. So what happened the second fight? He was coming forward, right, and had Gennady on the back foot, right?
Moving, bruv. What are you talking about?
Nah, I don't want to. You know what I'm talking about, Francis. Stop it. You're smarter than that.
Listen to this. I want you to get the most out of your call. Listen to this, man. You gotta understand. Every time that Canelo steps up and fights somebody, there's a narrative behind it. The narrative is, if it's a puncher, you know what I mean? Can he stop him? If it's a boxer, you know what I mean? Is he gonna be able to move on Canelo, Lara, via Triple G? When he stepped up with Triple G, the first fight, arguably, did you think he lost or did he win?
I think it was a draw.
Nah, I know you tripping, man.
I think it was a draw. It was a close fight. Real quick, before y'all cut me, yo, you should get Shannon Briggs on, man. Get Shannon Briggs back on the show, man. Have him talk. He got a lot to say on Instagram. Get Shannon Briggs back on the horn at least one day or so. Let him talk about James Toney. Drum that fight up some a little bit. But that's all I got. Y'all be safe.
All right, peace. James Toney, Shannon Briggs.
Alrighty then. We got a new caller in Chicago, right? Is this Chicago? Another area code for Chicago. Who's this?
Yo, can you hear me?
I hear you. Who's
Ray
this?
Bucks. Hey, what up, Ness, man? It's our first time on your show, man. Big fan of your show. Hey, I was going to say, I agree with what Sugar Hill says.
What's your name?
If you want to erase any doubt, it's Reyes from Chicago.
All right, Reyes.
What up, Rez?
Yeah. What up? No, I was gonna say I agree with what Sugar Hill was saying. I mean, if you want to erase any doubt, I mean, step up to Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you gonna ask? How are you gonna ask for a 22-foot ring or 24-foot ring, and talk all that smack and not step up to him? Because I haven't seen any fighter. I mean, I think the last fighter that stepped up to him was that Turkish cat, that Yildirim guy. At least he was like shelled up, but at least he was like, in the pocket with him. So, and I agree with what that last caller said. The coach caller, he was saying, what did he say? He was saying,
hey, yo,
oh
Rez.
yeah, the first fight with Triple G. The first fight with Triple G. Canelo already did that Sugar Ray Leonard around the ring. Then he did the second fight, and he stepped up to Triple G. So it's like, why do you want to see Billy Joe Saunders run around the ring? It's like, as a fan, I want to see two guys go at it, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yo,
and
hey,
Billy Joe Saunders is a bigger guy.
Rez. You want these dudes to
Yeah.
stand in front of Canelo like a punching bag? Is that what you want? Or do you want
No, I'm
competition?
saying Billy Joe Saunders in particular, man. This guy talks a lot of smack, man. So how you gonna talk all that
just said
smack?
that
Being
he
a bigger
needs to
guy. Ask
stand
for a
there
bigger
like
ring.
Yildirim did in a shell. What?
Nah. I said Yildirim was at least in the pocket shelled up. That means he's at least going for a counter. He's gonna do something. Hey, you can laugh all you want. I'm just saying right now, Canelo's looking smooth, man. I don't think anybody stops him from 60 to 68.
I think he's looking rattled, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Rattled.
Nah,
Yo.
bro, I come from the I come from the Jordan era, baby. Chicago all the way. When you saw MJ do his thing, unstoppable, man. I'm saying right now he's
Now
in
you
the zone.
comparing
Canelo's in his
MJ to
prime.
Canelo? Oh God.
Don't be mad. Yo, thanks for calling in, Reyes.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Let me
Canelo-
get to what's up.
Nah, you good. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. You trying to get at Reyes, man?
Like Jordan the boxing, man. Get
Hell
out of
yeah,
here,
he
man.
on to something.
Tripping.
Man.
Yo, let's move on.
Ruin the 504, man. People don't want to be like Earl. They want to be like Canelo. He like, you know that song, you want to be like Mike. That's how it go. People want to be like Canelo.
You tripping, bro. Yeah, no.
Oh, all right. So name another a fighter that could sing that song.
So don't forget that Canelo followed Earl and went and bought a ranch. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Yep, he's about to move to it just now. Yeah, you can move on. What's going on, caller?
What in the world? Rue, talk to us, please.
What's happening? The Canelo love fest continues. I don't know if I'd go that far as MJ, but he's definitely the top guy right now.
Yep.
I'll just do my pick right now. I'm not going to be able to call in tonight. I think Canelo wins the decision.
Yep.
I got a bad feeling this one might be a snoozer. I hope that I'm wrong, but I don't know if I trust Billy Joe Saunders to really do much of anything to make this that interesting. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this is exciting, but I'm not getting my hopes up. And as far as Canelo versus Chavez, he could definitely surpass Chavez. There is a small part of me, being a kid that grew up in the 90s watching boxing, that doubts that, because Chavez was like a deity to those people down there in Mexico. So I don't know, man. Canelo could do it, but I don't know. But that's my call. Y'all guys have a good day.
I appreciate it. Who next on the docket?
Looks like we got some Edwin. Is it Edwin Solano? What up?
What up, man?
What's good, brother? You sound a little bit far. Sound like your phone is in your pocket.
All right.
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
We
Can
hear
you hear
you
me?
now. We hear you now.
Yeah. I wanna be like Canelo. Yeah, man.
I told you.
Yes, sir. And if he gets undisputed, he'll be the best Mexican all time. And then when he beats up the 175, he'll be the greatest of all time. He'll be the GOAT.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm with you, man.
And then that Canelo Golovkin fight. Yeah, the first fight he fought him like Mayweather. He shot countered. He did all that Mayweather stuff, and we called him out for it. And then he just said, "All right." He got in front of him. He slugfest with him, and he couldn't do nothing. Golovkin got his ass whooped. So that's my call. Those body shots were killing him. He was breathing out of his mouth by the fifth round, and if he would have kept going, he would have stopped him. He just wanted to take his head off. So that's my call.
Talk that talk, Edwin. Talk that talk. If you on Blog Talk and you haven't pressed 1, I can't go to you. So press the numero uno. Let me know that you want to rock. We going out to Emmanuel. What up?
What's up? What's up? I got a lot to say about this, Nestor. First off, on the Chavez thing, you ever see Sábado Gigante?
Yes.
Take a look at the interview he did with Don Francisco. That's the only reason people in Mexico like him, just because it's not about the fighting, it's not about the record, it's more about like the overcoming all the like demons and stuff like that. He already passed Canelo. He already passed Chavez. Canelo already passed Chavez in boxing status, in my opinion. But it's just about the character, that's something of a flawed person who makes it out. That's what it is. In regards to the fight or Malinaggi, what he said, it's kind of accurate, but it's not accurate because he's not taking into account that all fighters from Latin America, they got to go out and they got to go for the kill. That's the way it's always been. You got in Latin America, for the most part, we want the macho. We want the one with the most with the most toughness, right? And you're not gonna get a decision for the most part, so you have to go to England and get the knockout, just like Lara knocked out Warrington over there in England. You just KO'd him. So the culture is come and knock you out and take you out. That's why on the first fight with Mayweather, Canelo, what was he trying to do? He was swinging for the fences. He wasn't like, I'm not going to get a decision. I'm going to swing for the fences on this guy. Yeah, that's my call, and that's all I got to say. And it's Canelo in the 8th round. That's all I got to say.
Right. Man, everybody's picking stoppage. It makes you want to put a little bet on it, but I can't see it. I can't see it.
I don't know what they see. Man.
I know. We got
see out here.
Super chat from LJ Juarez that says, "Real Mexicanos with moolah appreciate Nelo." Shout out to LJ Juarez with the Cash App, saving us that 30% that YouTube takes from us. That's right. But we got speaking of Cash App, we got some super chats. We last left off on Carlos 97828, and he was talking about Chavez. Next is JB Cinema. He says, this is the more updated, more improved Canelo. Billy joke sobers is not anything close to Mayweather. Don't compare those styles. Who compared Mayweather to Billy Joe? Oh, yep. That was Malinaggi? Was it Malinaggi? No, that was Roy Jones. Roy Jones said he lost to Mayweather, he lost to Laura. And then he said Billy's lose to Billy. All right, if you're on Blog Talk, remember to press the numero uno. Let me know that you're not a Puerto Rican, but you're speaking so that you know. Yo, we going out to 727. That's Florida. What up? You just listening? All right, my man. All right, let me see. We got another 7. Who's in the building? Looking like we got ourselves a new caller. Yo, Canelo bringing them out. This week has been a bunch of new callers, so bear with me as I, get the numbers in order so that we be able to address you by name in the future. We going out to what looks like Orange County, Anaheim. Who's this?
What's up? QLA right here, homie, from Santa Ana, doggy. What's up, mi raza? ¿Cómo estamos?
Bien. What's your name, champ?
My name's Artie, homie.
Artie.
I'm from Orange County. Yeah, from Santa Ana.
Talk to us, Artie. What you got for us?
Hey, man. Hey, this fight, man. Billy Joe Saunders, he messed up, homie. Vato messed up. Ese. Canelo's about to give him that Mexican meat, homie. You know what I mean? That juicy meat. You know? Billy Joe talking all that smack. You know what I mean? Canelo about to give it to him, dog. I think Billy Joe messed up, homie. I think he's going in the fight too confident, way too confident.
Decision or stoppage,
which is good. Yeah, I see him. I don't see him knocking him out. I see Canelo just bombing on him, and they're gonna throw in the white towel. I think his corner's gonna have to stop it, because I think Billy Joe, you know, he has heart. You know what I mean? You got to give it to the guy as a boxer. You got to respect him. He's putting gloves on, homie. You know what I mean? But I think Canelo's is just gonna hit him to the body, and he's just how he does every fight.
But it's a 22-foot ring. It's gonna be harder to get to the body.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I mean, come on. You think Canelo? Man, Canelo didn't care about the size of the ring. It's the Vato Billy Joe's the only one complaining about it. He didn't care. He doesn't make those decisions. Canelo's not there saying, I want this. It all falls on Eddie Hearn. He's the one that's calling the shots there. He's promoting the fight. You know what I mean? But they want to make it seem like Canelo is favored. Well, hell yeah, he's favored, homie. You're going to get paid the best money, the most money you ever got paid in your life. So, motherfucker, you better be grateful.
See, you must be grateful because you're getting the best payday of your life. Man, stop talking all that nonsense, man. You want a fair fight. It ain't about the money, man. It's about winning, because when you win, you get more than what you got, man.
So
what you getting paid.
When the homie Mayweather was blessing all these dudes to fight him, every fighter that fought Mayweather, homie, you never seen them again fighting, but man, they're living a life.
Right. Okay, so what does that have to do with in the ring? Like, you know what I'm saying? Still winning.
He's showing you they blessed them. He blessing them.
Yeah, and that's the position Canelo's in right now. Definitely blessing these fighters, but I mean, bless them and give them a fair shake while you're blessing them.
That is a fair shake.
No, it ain't. When you're trying to do some bullshit like some 17-4 ring, so you can get your penetrating left hook to the body off. Oh my God!
He about to go get a Lambo, my boy.
That's right. He gonna show up in the
why he fucking get a liver transplant because Canelo got his best left hook to the body off? Yo. Because he's in the phone booth, man. Get out of here, man. Y'all tripping.
You a hater, man. Yo, thanks for calling in, Reyes. Yo, we appreciate you. We going out too.
You gotta earn that. You gotta earn that left hook to the body, man. You gotta earn that. Every bit of it. You gotta earn that. Shout out to the traveler community, man. The gypsies stand up, man.
Ew. Shout out to Ken Stone that says, per Dazn DM, fans will get the option to choose whether they want a UK or a US commentator, the way we do with the Spanish broadcast. Carl Froch confirmed on the call. Nah, but whoever wants it, you know, whoever, to each his own. I'm good with my... I'll take Sergio Mora, man. UK be tripping and they mad bias. There's always a heavy bias UK dude going out on a shield for whatever UK dude's in the ring. But I get it. They catering to every audience. That's how you do it. If you haven't pressed 1, I feel bad for you, son. You got 99 problems getting on the show is just one. Yo, James Payne Lethal, what up? You ready? Let me know. Okay, so we gonna get to James Payne Lethal.
James Payne is my name, partner, how about you? Standing on my property and I'm gonna see about you. If I come out on my porch, I see you chilling in your wheel. Boy, I hope you know somebody better be waiting on the bitch. James Payne, baby, see me pissing on the post. If we're playing basketball, you might see me in the post.
The best part of waking up, man, y'all know the slogan from the 80s, TVV and my motherfucking cup, man. It's a exciting morning. I gotta admit, Billy Joe coming out of his bunker / the penthouse suite from done playing with his balls. Now he want to play ball with Canelo. It got me excited for the first time in the pandemic season, I feel tempted to renew my Dazn membership. So that's how you move memberships, Dazn. Get motherfuckers that talk shit and swallow spit, and they ain't afraid of Canelo to stand up against him. That was a good move, good choice of opponents. People might not like his antics, but hey, he gonna move some units. Shout out to Tennessee Boxing. You know the routine. Memphis Police Boxing Gym. Music City Boxing, Nashville, Tennessee. And I gotta say this is my prediction. It don't matter who win on Saturday night, whether it's Canelo or it's Billy Joe. They gotta see the mayor of Tennessee Boxing. There's Caleb motherfucking Sweet Hands Plant. I know some people in the back call feel like Caleb is trash, but I think he just trash enough to Canelo, if you know what I'm talking about. From Memphis to Knoxville, Nashville to Chattanooga, Tennessee Boxing on your ass from the rooter to the motherfucking tutor. And I do feel y'all on the argument y'all saying with Canelo. It's kind of like the LeBron versus Jordan scenario, but Canelo is his own man. He gonna do his thing. You know, they don't want LeBron to get to shine because he living in Jordan's shadow, but Canelo don't live in nobody's shadow. Not Floyd and not Chavez Senior, man. He his own man. He doing his own thing, establishing his own legacy. I'm gonna leave y'all this morning with a little boxing humor, a little joke that came to me. I want to share it with y'all. How many boxing bums wearing boxing gloves do it take to screw in a light bulb? Y'all know?
How many boxing bums?
How many boxing bums wearing boxing gloves do it take to screw in a light bulb?
I don't know.
I don't know neither. You gotta ask Chavez Senior. That's my call.
Damn. Getting
Hey,
at
yo.
the resume. What up?
Hey, yo, Naz, let me tell you something, man.
Yo.
A lot of people out here talking, you know what I'm saying, and they forgetting that this boxing thing is something different. You know what I'm saying? You can't play with this boxing thing like how you want to. So when you look at a fighter like Billy Joe Saunders, and what he brings to the table, I want Mitty to call in because I know you're angry because I whooped your father's ass. Yeah, I might be hearing that Saturday night, man. Yeah, I might be so bad when you hear that. Mitty, call in just to hear the intro, man. Let me hear that. I know that's Mitty's intro, no? It's a part of it. I know you're angry because I whooped your father's ass.
I have no clue what you speak of, Francis.
All right, cool. Come on, Mitty, call in. Let me hear that intro.
No clue, man.
Name of Eddy Lara, who was a boxer. Give Billy Joe a really good chance. The reason being is because if you think about Canelo Alvarez, the toughest two fights he's had in his career, to me, were Floyd Mayweather Jr., who's a pure boxer, and a southpaw by the name of Eddy Lara, who was a boxer. So if you think about those two guys, who's Billy Joe closest related to in the boxing ring? Those two guys. He's a boxer. He's southpaw.
Yo, you tripping right now,
punch.
Roy. I'm
He
done,
thinks
man.
boxing first.
See, sometimes you read quotes and it's different from the actual words. My man said who he's closest to, those two guys. Hell no, Billy ain't no Floyd. You out here bugging. You out here bugging.
You just mad that Roy said that. That's all. You just mad that Roy said that. It's all good though.
Nah, man.
Roy keeping it real. What? He not allowed to keep it real?
That's
He
keeping
not
it
allowed
real.
to keep it real?
That's keeping it real.
What else did he just do? He just capped? He just fucking capped. He just spent 4 minutes of capping.
Man. Let me get the Decatur, Georgia.
Nah. Answer my question, man. You can't just do that.
What's up, champ? What question? You froze on?
Was it 4 minutes of capping? Was he lying for 2, 3 minutes, however long the video was?
I'm saying I don't agree with him. I can't say that man was lying. I don't agree that Billy Joe and Floyd are,
all right, cool.
Similar.
Decatur.
Yeah, man.
Get your ass in the ring and
Ain't no
swing,
hard
man.
fighting boxing mother like this.
BoxingVoice.com.
Hey, Daddy. Boxing thinking man's game. This a dollar skill up here. You gotta get out and think of motherfucker. That's what BoxingVoice.com.
TBV, what happening, man?
What up?
What's up?
Man, everything kosher. Hey, I'm gonna shout out to Baldy. Ain't forget my guy. Hey, I just want to let y'all know real quick. I'm here to North Carolina, so I'm gonna link up with my trainer today. Then Saturday, I'm gonna head back home and I'm gonna link up with Mustafa. So your boy working. I still say Canelo 6 through 8.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it be earlier than that. I know y'all don't see the knockout shit coming, but and that's so surprised with you because that's your main man. I mean, you should know how Canelo tick. But I mean, if you think he'll go decision, fine. But let me ask you a quick question. What's the odds? The odds with 6 through 8 on the betting.
Oh, group bet, you mean? Or each
6
round?
through 8 with Canelo winning by knockout.
Yeah, but you saying a group bet 6 through 8 or each round?
Nah, yeah, a group 6 through 8.
I don't got group bet. I gotta look that up.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, hey, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the new callers, man. All this week they been bumping. So shout out to y'all. Border Wars 11 for y'all new callers. If you don't know about it, Border Wars 11, holler at them and them about it. They'll let you know what's shaking. I'm out, man. I'm out.
Yeah, Francis falling off, man. He ain't scheduled no press con. We losing all the steam, man. Losing all the steam on the.
All the steam is gone, man. Psh,
yo, we going out
Let's
to
keep going.
Seattle.
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingWords.com. I'm the flyest. Canelo talking about he believe he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest knife and cut the bullshit up. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby. Ah, man. It's a beautiful day in PBC neighborhood. How you guys doing?
All good, all good.
I feel like I like my my intro better than all. I mean, it fits this situation we're in right now. Very, very perfectly. Canelo talks like he thinks he can win. He's got a belt lined up for him called the White Mexican belt. You know, if Billy wins, he gets a White Mexican belt. You know, when you set yourself up for success and to the point where you overlook someone who is successful, you will lose. And I have that happening, man. Billy Joe's like Dogecoin at cryptocurrency right now. He's coming up, and if he wins this, he can retire. He can make a movie, call it the Rocky movie. That's my call, man. Hopefully everything goes good with you guys and your future endeavors. That's my call.
Thank you, brother.
PBC.
PBC. We got a super chat. Noel G in Dallas, where the fight's happening at. Saunders will shit himself with the poop emoji when he hears 70,000 fans boo him and cheer for Canelo Alvarez. Saunders will hate waiting while Canelo puts on mini concert. Laughing out loud emoji. That's right. I hope he lets Anuel bring him out this time.
Anuel.
Yes.
Boy, you want that?
Yes.
Yo,
I wonder, because he chose Colombian, right? He chose Colombian the last time, which is J Balvin. I wonder if there's more like American Colombians living in America than there are Puerto Ricans living in, because Puerto Rico's a real small island.
He was in Florida.
Yeah, man.
This time he's in Texas, so maybe he gets somebody else, you know?
But anyway, if you're on Blog Talk, once again, if you haven't pressed the numero uno, I can't get to you. But that being said, we got a super chat. We're going to take
the time right now before we get to the super chat, man. Right now, I'm just going to take the time to let y'all know we got over 500 people right now watching and listening around the world, and we need you, or close to about 500 people, and we need you to go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It does help with the growth and the visibility of the show. Also, the subscribe and the join button to be a part of the community that we got over here. We got a lot of things rocking, like Border Wars 11, which is taking place June the 12th in Watertown, Wisconsin, and it's going down. And the reason why it's going down, because 400 or 500 people will be allowed in the building, 1. And 2, it will be live on BPE Network. If you don't have the app, download it, because you can't be in the building. Just make sure you go ahead and download it so you can click and be a part of the event. It's going to be an amazing night. You get to see a lot of your very own that you hear all the time call in and talk. You can be able to, you understand, you can be able to see them fight. You can be able to see them go do their thing. Shout out to all our sponsors that's a part of it. But before our sponsors, shout out to Adrian and George at the bar and DEFCON. They're going to be helping us definitely run the event the way it needs to go down. And we appreciate them so, so very much. They are the plugs in Wisconsin. If you're in Wisconsin, holler at them. They'll definitely get you right. Also, Nestor, we got a promo, man, because you got Mario versus Show Kid. We got Lidslow versus Twin. We got Sean Mission Impossible versus Smoke Him Out Jay. Then we got Corey versus Marker Robert Johnson. Main event from Wisconsin. And then don't forget, you got Steven Rivera taking on Tank from DC, who fought Sony, in Pittsburgh, and it went down. Steven is bringing a bunch of people with him. So it's about to be litty. We got JC Hattie taking on Sir Bishop. Bishop making back his return after making a pound-for-pound list after one fight. Ness was in an uproar about that. How did he make the pound-for-pound list after one fight? Well, you get to see him fight again.
Blind committee.
And make it happen. Also, you got Donnell Fernandez fighting again, man, against, Malik Johnson. We're looking forward to that. We also got Majid taking on. Majid is going to be fighting Dylan Ray from Wisconsin. Oh, my God. I'm telling you right now, the card is going off the chain. Y'all not going to want to miss it, man. It's going to be amazing to be a part of this event. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Protect Yourself at All Time. Adrian Clark, for allowing, to be a part of what we're doing in terms of supplying our fighters with some gear, to keep them safe. Bravos. Shout out to Coach Xavier Miller and Awesome Bravos for making things happen. We appreciate you, Coach Midi. You already know all day long. UK stand up. We appreciate you, man, everybody. So go ahead and get your tickets. Eventbrite link is out. Ness, you got the link, right? You put the link out? I sent you the link. Put the link out. The tickets are available right now. You can purchase them if you're looking to be in the building. You can, pick. We got VIP packages, $500, right? You get 5 people at a tape, $500. Then you got, other VIP tickets, which is one ticket for $70. You get a drink and some premium seats. Then you got $35 general admission. If you're just trying to stand around in there, because
y'all gotta create a short link. That shit is too long. It's too many characters.
Oh well. There you go. The link is apparently too it's not user friendly, so we got to make it more user friendly, so that Nestor can make it easy.
So I can put it in the chat. If not, you just hit me up on Instagram and I could give it to you.
And then you have so $15 for the standing room, man. Let's get going, man. I appreciate everything that's going on in Wisconsin. Let's go.
Well, you did that, so I guess we're gonna go with half of this.
You gotta understand, I'm an old lion though. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm 50, a soft dude could never beat me.
That thing always does get me souped up. I'm gonna use that for their ring walk, man. They need to hear that before they come out.
Yeah, that's hype.
He said, "What is Nelson Francis whispering about?" He wasn't whispering. Yo, why y'all such haters, man? Let me get to the super chat, man. Who we got? Heavy-handed Jay. That's big. JP in Long Beach said Floyd last 7. Cotto, Guerrero, Canelo, Maidana, Pac, Berto. No. On. I guess he meant to say no one can beat that. Crazy, man. Crazy, man. Guerrero, Maidana, Berto. Why the fuck can't nobody beat that?
Why? I don't know why.
Guerrero wasn't even a real champ when Floyd fought him. Maidana, he was. He beat Broner, who was a 135-pounder. Berto had the belt of losing. Stop the lies, man. Did Cotto even have a belt at 54? When Floyd gave him a shot? Like, what is we talking about here, man? Stop the mentiras.
The mentiras.
For real, though. Like, chill.
It is what it is, man. Like, this right now, everybody's not sure. Usually when Canelo's fighting, you're sure, right? Mm-hmm. And based off his emotions that he's never showed before, really, in a fight week, you know what I mean? Everybody's picking him based on Canelo saying he's going to knock him out. But let's not forget that before Canelo said he's going to knock him out, Eddy Reynoso said that he going to knock him out. And then Canelo said he going to knock him out. So teams already been believed that he going to knock him out. They just got to know they got to keep that, you know what I'm saying, that same energy when the fight time comes.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Twin in Orlando who's fighting lids low in Decatur, Georgia, in Watertown in Wisconsin, says via super chat, y'all stop saying Laura. Trout was the closer fight. Bruh, that tells me lids low's winning the fight.
Yo,
it's
you're
over.
Terrible, yo.
It's over. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
What?
I'm officially pick. Oh shit! I never went back. I never went back to the other. I'm officially picking. Lids Low right now. Twin said the Laura Trout. He said Laura Trout was tighter than Laura Canelo.
But you don't know what exactly he's seeing. You gotta talk to him to find out.
That's what I'm saying.
But you might hear him be like, "Oh, okay, I feel what you say.
No,
I can dig that."
No, he got to call in. He can't see. Based off that super chat, he can't see.
I prefer you to say that. You can't see, but like,
no, and that's what I'm saying. If you can't see, how the fuck I'm gonna pick you, bro? You can't see. You don't know what the fuck you gonna see in the ring. How you gonna be able to take advantage of what you see if you can't see? You can't see. You can't see, man. You can't see. Texas.
Yeah, you're a fool.
Texas Bulldog Boxing. Billy Joe Saunders wore a robe because he know he taking a nap. Shout out to the super chat of the day, man. Let me get my horns, man. Where the horns at, man? You gotta ring the alarm. He said Billy Joe Saunders wore a robe because he know he taking a nap Saturday. Damn, that's... Donnie Ramirez says, Lovejoy versus Char. Who y'all got? Does it happen? That's what I'm betting on. Does it happen? I see Lovejoy in a $4,000 seat. He in $4,000 seats to get to Germany for this fight. Let's see what happens. Or Berlin, wherever you going. You going somewhere, man.
You going somewhere.
Yeah, let's see if it happens. I don't know, man. Yo, I feel like Don King gonna pop up on him in Germany, like, only in America.
All they did was give him
you ain't fighting.
Hit him over the head with $100 bills.
He gonna just pop up like, you ain't fighting nobody. Yo, he gonna show up like Jim Carrey talking about, somebody stop me.
Somebody stop.
and just stop the fight on his ass. Get the fuck out of here. We going out to Los in Oakland. What's going on?
Morning, Francis.
What's good?
Hey, what's up, man? Man, I can't wait for this fight, man. I have it going to the scorecards as well. Man, if Canelo gets a knockout, man, I'll be very, very impressed, man. This is gonna be a tough fight, though. Billy Joe is no slouch, and he's really slick with it. So Canelo got to watch out too, man. So it's gonna be a good fight. I got Canelo winning unanimous decision, but it's gonna be a great fight, man. I can't wait for this Saturday. You guys have a good rest of your day, and oh man, hey, Daz, are you gonna do a post fight after this fight?
I'm gonna do post press conference when I get back from my haircut. I'm gonna watch the press conference and see what's up. Hopefully Canelo smacks him.
For sure, man. All right, man. Well, I'll be tuning into the show, man, and you guys have a good day.
All right, you too, brother. Thank you for choosing us to listen to for your morning commute. Listen, man. That's the thing, man. You could expect Billy to smack Canelo, be honest, man. Chisora smacked the shit out of Vlad, right? It was Vlad over Tally.
You glossed me.
No, that was Hay. That was Hay that hit Chisora with a bot. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The UK fighters are a little crazier.
Yeah, you flipped the table. He did all type of shit. Amir Khan threw all that fucking, yeah.
Hay hit motherfucking Chisora with a bottle. Chisora flipped the table, smacked Vitali. You said Amir threw water at who? I ain't know that.
Le Greco, yeah. He was talking about his girl smashing, Anthony Johnson smashing his wife. And that nigga got up and threw water at the dude in his face and was about to scrap him, but Eddie Hearn got in the way.
I didn't know that shit. I need that soundbite. Come on, man.
You didn't know that? Yeah, he said, yo, it was kind of
bruh, I get you because you Canadian, and that's what I fucking love about you. You ride for yours, you know what I'm saying? Even though he's on here 10 hours a day, he still go do Canadian-only shows, bigging up Canadians and shit. And I get it. Like, you watch the press conference because he Canadian,
Yeah.
like, but like real boxing fans,
boxing, but yeah.
Nah. Real boxing fans wasn't watching Amir Khan versus Phil LaGreco press conference. We had other shit to do.
Terrible, yeah.
We had other shit to do, man.
Like, I wanted to see what was going on, man. But yeah, definitely my Canadian brother was there. But definitely, but yo, you didn't see it though?
Nah,
did you know
not
the
the press
rumors?
conference.
Did you hear the rumors about that though? Real
That-
shit on the side note.
That LaGreco probably got the 7-day notice like he did for the Earl fight. Yeah.
Nah. That AJ was smashing fucking.
Oh yeah. I seen the tabloids. I seen that shit. We did shows on that
Right.
shit. Shit.
But that it was LaGreco that kind of broke, not really broke it, but he kind of made it like out, and then the tabloid just ran with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit made Amir mad.
I mean, you know.
But,
Sold some tickets. But listen, if you're going to bet on Canelo by knockout, he's still a plus 100 on mybookie.ag. And if you're going to take my advice and do the decision, he's still a plus 110 on mybookie.ag. Just don't forget to use BetTBV. And to my many callers on Blog Talk, I see a lot of y'all, man. If you haven't pressed one, I can't go to you because you letting me know that you don't want me to bother you because you're just using the show for your commute, your daily run, you know, you're delivering packages, whatever the case may be is all good with me. We going out to Rigo. What up?
Hello.
Excuse me. What up?
What's up?
Hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I don't think Canelo's gonna get the knockout. I know Eddy Reynoso and them talking about like, oh, you know, 6th round but Billy Joe just moves too good, man. He's it'd be super impressive, and I hope he gets a knockout. But man, Tyson Fury was making a prediction that you know Billy Joe's gonna smack him around and give him a boxing lesson. I mean, we've seen Tyson Fury make bold predictions like that versus Wilder, right? I mean, he said he was gonna knock out Wilder, nobody believed him. But I mean, this one he was saying that Billy Joe's gonna outbox him, but we're gonna just have to wait and see.
I thought I heard him say he's gonna hit him with a left hook and he's gonna land flat on his face.
Oh, he said that too? No, I just saw the video where he was like that he was gonna give him a boxing lesson. But I mean, sure, we've seen Tyson Fury make bold predictions like that. But I mean, I don't know, Canelo's just different. You know what I mean? Canelo's just super special and I mean, just a great talent. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But I got Canelo by unanimous decision, though.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks, man.
All right.
All right, man. Thank you for your call.
Thank you for calling in, Rigo. Shout out to you, man. You've been calling in most recently often, and we appreciate all the new callers. Remember the number to call in, 14255-695241. You can always find it going across the top of the screen right above us. That being said, Twin, Orlando, Mr. C something.
Hello.
What up?
Yo,
y'all always do this with my super chats and y'all mess the shit up and misinterpret the shit. I'm not saying no damn Laura Trout was close to what I'm saying. People keep mentioning the Laura versus Canelo fight. The Trout versus Canelo, that was the closer one, bro. That was in the air to me.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You crazy. Maybe I said Trout, Laura, but I it's Canelo. Like, yo, Canelo dropped him in the third, man. My man was on a stanky. You forgot.
You talking about the Trout versus Canelo? You think that wasn't close?
I think that wasn't close. You don't know what
you don't think that was?
You know what the controversy in that fight was? That they announced the scorecards like after the third. It was open scoring, and I don't think it was supposed to be. Or the open scoring caused Canelo to step it up. You know what I'm saying?
I totally fucking disagree. Because to me, the Laura versus Canelo fight, like, bro, like, I understand it was, every round was like, you could say highly competitive. It was more of a chess match, yeah. But the rounds that Canelo won, I thought he won. And I thought he won 116, 112. They were close rounds, but the ones that Canelo won, I thought he won. The Trout one, those were more in the air. And it was back and forth, bro. Like, I totally don't agree at all. If I got to watch anything of what Roy Jones is saying, I got to watch the Mayweather and Trout fight, not the Laura fight. Like, that's just me. I don't know. People been saying this, the Laura fight was close, but I don't think it was that close. I never thought it was that close. So for me to go back and try to look at that, nah, bro. I look at the Trout fight. I guess we're going to have to, disagree on that, but I totally don't agree with that Laura fight being that close. Not to me, anyway. But, yeah, that's my quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with Trout fight being close. You know what I'm saying? I never heard anybody.
And nobody. What happened is that as soon as your super chat hit, he picked it apart, pop, right away.
We got what Rep It says. Michael Jordan had Just Do It. Nello was born ready. Ooh-wee! So again, just keep in mind, people literally super chatting about my idea of Canelo being the metaphorical Michael Jordan. Someone literally, champ, don't steal my thunder. Someone literally called in to do the song. I wanna be like Canelo. If I could be like Canelo, I wanna be like Canelo. Yo, remember that? Yeah. Nobody don't say that about no other fighter though. Just be real, man. Just be real.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Fred. What up, Fred? With the Godfathers, is that the Godfather? I can't see, it's too small. He says, I'm super confused on the Canelo versus Chavez talk. Y'all forget Canelo ducked some fights? This is not the first opportunity to be undisputed. Ooh. Who'd he duck, champ? Who'd he duck? I don't really know who he ducked. Know what I'm saying? Last time y'all said he was ducking somebody, he wasn't even fighting at 60 yet. He ain't even had to fight at 60 yet. Y'all already put Triple G on his heels. You know what I'm saying? Last time y'all said he ducked, when y'all say so look. At 47, he was learning. The biggest name was like Hatton and Alfonso Gomez. At 54, right?
Mm-hmm.
He took the training wheels off. He beat Trout. Know what I'm saying? But people second guessed him because he lost to Floyd, right? So then at 54 they say, yo, you ducking, dog. Who you ducking? You ducking Laura. So he beats Laura. Now all of a sudden he's ducking. I thought he was ducking Laura. I thought Laura was the man. And Laura trained with the two younger brothers at the time. They all trained together like a happy family. And I'm talking about the Charlo brothers, so I'm just a little bit shocked, but I hear you, man. Born ready, though, man. Born ready. I got 7 more years in the game, is what he said. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they giving both Charlos an opportunity, man. You heard Charlo. Matter of fact, you know what?
Play it again, because my thought's true, right? You're right? Mm-hmm.
You know what? Where my Charlo at, man? Where my Charlo at? Hey, yo.
So is Canelo gonna fight Billy Joe Saunders even though the ring too big?
Yes.
I heard some bullshit happen where the ring was like supposed to be 24 and then they made it 20. So like, come on, Billy Joe, you on some bullshit, nigga. Pussy, you scared of that nigga Canelo? You with that smoke. Canelo by far the best fighter in the world right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I know you ain't gonna lie. I know you ain't gonna lie. Why would you lie? You already got 3 belts. You already about to be undisputed yourself. You don't need to lie. Why you need to lie? You don't need to lie. Anybody think you lying, they a lie. It's just like
you know
that.
what a pull counter is? That term up.
Let me get to this super chat, man. We got... Yo, you know I don't know how to pronounce your shit. When you gonna get a real name, man? The fuck? Let me see what I don't even think Jeffrey could say this shit because it's like not a word. It's not. All right, let me see what Jeffrey says. I think we tried this before. Somebody gonna have to remember this.
Axiom.
Axiom. All right, we gonna remember this shit. My bad, Axiom. Ness. Y'all should do a live performance of the song Get in the Ring and Swing at the next Border Wars. Yeah, that's up to Justo and the event coordinator, Francis. Francis, he's underpaid. But he wears a lot of hats. And one of those hats is event coordinator. So that's an event, so he's got to coordinate that. But you aren't the first person that wants one of the songs,
live performances.
Yeah, you aren't the only one that wants a live performance for based off a song done off the mixtape. We all gonna have Stainless there. We could definitely plan and see is there a time. In between fights, there's always some time. Everything is possible. Coach Myers, Boomerang, what up?
Boomy,
boom. Blog Talk, I'm telling a lot of people on Blog Talk. Y'all gotta press 1 if y'all want me to go to you. Coach Myers, Boomerang, looking like you good. All right, what up, though?
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know what's convincing people to pick Billy Joe. Like, what's the top fighter he beat?
I mean, why are you going down that route, bro, when we just explained that he's got enough decent fighters and now this is his fight?
Nah. But we talking about you about to fight the cream of the crop. You can't be decent. You can't be saying, yo, your resume got decent fighters.
So let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question then. Same question to you now. Who did Tyson Fury beat before he beat Vlad? He didn't. He had the same type of resume, bruh. Who did
Tyson?
What you mean? Who did Teofimo beat before he beat fucking Lomachenko? Same type of resume.
No.
What you mean?
Teofimo was coming up. And Fury's a heavyweight, and he been doing this thing.
Dog, no, wrong, man. You're wrong.
No,
check the resume. I'm serious.
Hey, listen, this is saying. Whose resume? Billy Joe.
Cool.
And his best win is Andy Lee, right?
Cool, man.
Andy Lee or Lemieux?
Nah, keep talking. I'm gonna pull up all their resumes and kill you when you're done.
All right. He has 7 fights in the last 6 years. Billy Joe. 7-8 fights in the last since 2015. Like, come on, nah, I don't see it. You beating Willie Monroe and Martin Murray.
Look at all the names you mentioning. You trying to discredit someone for all those names, bro?
I'm not discrediting, but there's levels. What that trainer said a couple days ago.
There are
levels. What that trainer said a couple days ago.
Which one?
There's levels to this. I forgot his name. Guzman. He said there's levels to this. People are not bad fighters. There's just levels to this.
Okay.
And I just feel like Billy Joe is not. I don't think Billy Joe's on that level.
All right. And
I don't think he'll be able to take that power. I mean, I mean, yeah, you could use the jab, jab, jab. Same thing. What's the other dude that he just fought? I forgot. The dude that he just fought, and what happened? He broke his bicep. So go ahead and jab, 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 and see what happens when Canelo keeps swinging that and breaks your bicep. So we'll see.
All right. Let me.
The lover is over, brother.
Let me just show some facts here, because people, I don't understand, man. Like, so we're gonna start with Gennady Golovkin. Before he beat Daniel Jacobs, who exactly did he beat? You understand? Before Gennady Golovkin beat Daniel Jacobs, who exactly did he beat to be considered elite? Nobody. So what he did was get in that elite level fight and win it and show us how elite he was. Some maybe thought it was questionable, but there is Daniel Jacobs. So who told you, Coach Myers, that Gennady was elite before he got in the fight with Daniel Jacobs? Was it because he beat a welterweight in Kelberg? Or was it Dominic Wade from Maryland? Or was it Lemieux, who you already don't care much for on Billy Joe Saunders' resume? Was it Willie Monroe, who you also don't care for on Billy Joe Saunders' resume? Or Martin Murray, who's also on Billy Joe Saunders' resume? Or was it Marco Antonio Rubio? Marco Antonio Rubio. Was it James DeGale? Daniel Gill, two-time IBF champ from Australia? Who was it? Was it Curtis Stevens, like me? Because when he beat Curtis Stevens, that's when I started to realize he was the real deal. Before Curtis Stevens, I kind of had my reservations, and they were probably exaggerated on the show. You know, I probably ran with a certain narrative because I wanted to see him face a certain level of fighter. But that's how long ago. So look at all the names that I gave him credit for that you obviously don't give Billy Joe credit for. So I learned my lesson with Gennady, with Curtis Stevens. Curtis Stevens hit him with two left hands. Bop, bop, double left hook. My man almost looked like Roy. If he would have added a third one, he'd have looked like Roy. And when Gennady just ate that shit and walked forward, I said, okay, this dude's for real. But now that's one fighter who didn't have any big names on his resume before he got to the big dance and showed you I could get to the big dance and do my damn thing. Now here goes the next one, Teofimo Lopez. So who's his big name? All of a sudden you going to lie to win the argument and say Richard Comey was a big name? Because remember that Robertista and him, they had a draw or a tight fight like in Philly and in Cincinnati. Robertista won his world title off him. Talk to me. Was it Nakatani? Who now in retrospect is like a name, halfway decent because of how good he did in losing to T.O.? Talk to me. Who are the names that T.O. beat that made him say, made you believe he was world level? No, him and his father told us they was world level, and they told us that they were going to prove it, and that's what they did. No fighter gets on the world level without getting on the world level, but here goes Tyson Fury's resume. You know what I'm saying? Just exactly who did he beat before he won the Vlad fight? What you gonna tell me that Chisora, that was the world class elite level fighter, or was it Christian Hammer, or was it Joey Abel who's on my man Mike Polite Coffee resume, or is it the cruiserweight in Cunningham who put him down, or is it the journeyman in Kevin Johnson, the Kingpin, or is it the fucking the Italian in Vinny Maldonado? What are we talking about? Let's stop doing that because everybody's resume is the same. But now getting two Billies, okay? Getting two Billies, very decent resume, Martin Murray, rank him, David Lemieux, rank him, or rather rank that win, rank the Willie Monroe win, rank the Andy Lee win, rank the Chris Eubank Jr. win, rank the John Ryder win, rank the Gary O'Sullivan win, rank the Nick Blackwell win, rank the Jared Fletcher win. Because you see, this is the thing. You don't know that Jared Fletcher fought Daniel Jacobs and even probably Glenn Tapia. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know, you like, who he fought? Because you don't know. But that's cool. I do know. I'm here to teach. You understand? These are names that you don't want to rank, but I do rank.
I know you're upset because I whooped your father's ass.
Nick Blackwell, common opponent with Chris Eubank. That's how he got the fight with Eubank. They both beat that dude up. Know what I'm saying? And obviously Eubank is a name. Domestically, that was a big fight. You know, Andy Lee, another big name. Look at what Peter Quillen, my guy, my dude. He's been to 3 of my events. You know, and what? Didn't he get a draw with Andy Lee and get dropped? But Billy Joe did not. He won. You understand? Akakov, right? Didn't my mans in them not get a stoppage on him? Who everybody says is pound for pound king and shit? Where's that? Ooh, Andre stopped him in the 12th. Look at it. Pound for pound Andre. Okay, pound for pound Andre stopped Akakov in the 12th. Billy, who's not a puncher, beat him by 12. So what are we talking about? How is he a nobody and how is he not ready? He's fighting common opponents with elite level fighters. The 3 names on his resume right here: David Lemieux, Willie Monroe, and Martin Murray, all on Gennady Golovkin's resume, man. So let's just stop this game. You know, let's just stop
man,
this game.
I gotta hear the intro call in, man. I know you booed me because I whooped your father's ass.
And look at Canelo.
Man.
Look at Canelo, right? You go all the way down before Trout, you know, which is many, many moons ago. Look how far we gotta find that. Where you at? Where's this Trout?
There's only one.
Where's this Trout? So look, before he fought Trout, right? So he never been on that level. And he was scheduled to fight Cotto, but Cotto lost to Trout. So before he been on that level at 54, he fought a welterweight in Josecito Lopez. At 54, he fought an old man in Sugar Shane Mosley, who later went down to give tough fights to Avenizan at welterweight. At 54, he fought Kermit Cintron, Alfonso Gomez, Ryan Rhodes, Matthew Hatton, Love More to Do. Those was the names. Carlos Baldwin. Look, those are the names. So he ain't had fought nobody before he stepped up. You know what I'm saying? And then he fucking stepped up. Like, you gotta give a fighter the opportunity to step up. You can't just be like, yo, well, he ain't never been on this level. No, you ain't gonna get on this level. You gotta get on this level when you given the opportunity. It's your turn now. And that's what happened with the Floyd fight. He wasn't ready for that level. He was ready for the Trout, but he wasn't ready for Floyd. See, look at what he did. He's still in the chat saying, look, Ness, Josecito at 140, stopping. Yep. Exactly. 140. That's what I'm saying, dog. Think about what you're saying. A dude that brought up a dude from 140 to 54, his next 2 fights was Austin Trout undefeated coming off of Cotto and Floyd Mayweather. Think about those balls. You know, he tried to do it his own way. He thought, nah, I don't need to get experience. Put me in there. And look, he wasn't ready. So then it was reset time. But every fighter needs to get to the dance to win, to look good at the dance. You asking him, you're like, yo, he ain't never been to the dance. Of course, he ain't get picked. But David Maldonado, what up? Y'all need to listen to this intro. See, that's what y'all need right here, man.
What he done to the boxing world to be number 1 in the junior weight division?
Here's bullshit. The master bullshit.
Damn, champ.
All right, yo, good looking for the compliment on the intro, man. What's the topic today?
Canelo taking over the world.
Oh man, me and you had a debate about that the other day, but I got Canelo by stoppage in 6. Not my bad, not 6 rounds. I give him 9 rounds. I don't think Billy Joe is as durable as Laura. I also think Canelo got better since then as far as cutting the ring off. Billy Joe gets tired. I got Canelo. This is going to be the first fight that Canelo actually stops a high level fighter, in my opinion. I think he's going to stop Billy Joe.
Crazy.
You don't think so? And you're the biggest Canelo fan. You don't think Canelo's going to stop him?
Nah.
They're fighting in a closet, dog. He's going to stop him.
A closet? 22-foot ring?
22 foot? I thought it was like 20 or 18.
My man, 22 is shit. Nobody even seen a 22-foot ring before. My man was trying to get a 24 done.
Yo, history lesson. You know, Sugar Ray Leonard, when he fought Marvin Hagler, he actually made sure that they fought in the 24-foot ring when he fought Hagler.
Of course, Sugar was a mover. Ain't nobody care about that.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was a super A-side, too.
Care about history.
Come on, man. Knock it off. Yo, breaking news, man. King Teofimo is moving his day to Juneteenth.
How you a king and you got bumped? How you a king and you got bumped because of Floyd? Stop what you saying, man. Stop what you saying, man.
Nah.
Man.
But they hating on him, bro. They hating on him, bro.
You trying to fool the public,
They hating on him, man.
You trying to fool the public.
They hating on Teofimo, man.
Jamal Charlo's already having a Juneteenth card, man, in Texas. Like, why he do that, though?
Who is he fighting, though? Yeah, but who cares about that fight? He's fighting. Come on, man. Teofimo fighting George Cambrosa on Juneteenth, man. That Charlo fight, he should be fighting Benavidez, man. What happened with that?
Bruh, June 19th is a Texas holiday. Teofimo's Hondureño, and my man is from fucking Australia. And you talking about King Teofimo fighting on... You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up.
He's taking over that. Yo, Ness, mark my words, man. At one time, you was hating on Canelo, and now you're the biggest Canelo fan.
You right.
Mark my words. Teofimo, within the next 3 years, is going to be at least in that top 3 pound for pound. Maybe sooner than that, because he's in the top 5 right now. And we're only 16 fights, bro. Come on, man. Like his dad said, I told everybody. And, yo, you messed up, man. He's not going to be on the show because of that. Come on, man. He's undisputed, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. He's undisputed.
Yo, why you putting our personal conversations out on the air, man? You terrible, man. Terrible. David Maldonado, man. It's his fault, y'all.
It's all his fault.
But yeah, he's undisputed, though, man.
And he undisputed. You know what's undisputed? That it's not disputed that he's undisputed.
Back to the Canelo card.
How you undisputed when that's literally what's taking place? People are disputing whether or not you undisputed. Like
that's due to the new politics in boxing, man. They got like 20 WBC belts. They got 20 WBC belts.
So let me get this straight. So they got 20 WBC belts, but that's the sanctioning body you choose to believe when they say Tio is their undisputed champ. That's what you celebrate. But then look at you kicking shade on them saying they got 20 belts. So which one is it? Do you fuck with them or don't you?
Mm-hmm. Talk to us.
Me personally, I wouldn't.
You sound like you do. If you calling them undisputed, you fuck with them because you taking their word for it, knowing that there's a champion out there.
I say that because to beat a man, you got to beat the man. At the end of the day, he beat the man. He beat Lomachenko. Lomachenko was the only one that was beating the top guys.
I gotta let you go, man. Let him be undisputed for you, man. Let him be undisputed for you. That's fine.
And that's cool, but the thing is, how the fuck you beat the man? How is Loma the man when he the man that ducked? That's what you mean. You just ain't finished your sentence. He the man that ducked Haney? He the man that ducked his mandatory? He the man, right? Like, I mean, what we talking about here? Like, for
not
real.
Their fault, man. It's not their fault, man. It's not these fighters' fault, man.
But if you want Block Talk, I need you to press numero uno. Let us know that you're ready to rock. And if not, we about to be up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be in Wisconsin this weekend. This is, it's going down, man. Oh, wait, we got some super chats? Let me see. Let me make sure I got the everybody. I think I did. I think Aximus was his last, right?
Yeah, Axum.
Axum.
So yeah, they're definitely.
Yeah. Man, nah, David.
We're gonna be giving you that live exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Look, 1 at Wisconsin and 2 on this fight, man. We gonna be together live. This is not gonna be delayed, Ness.
Nope.
This ain't gonna be a delayed fight chat. This gonna be a live, in-person fight chat. So any way you look at it, this shit about to be litty. Feel you?
Yes.
All
One
right.
last super chat from Fred who says he only had 1 belt to go at 54. Asked for the franchise to avoid Charlo. Has he had a bigger fight than Charlo? What? Wait. So you don't call Gennady a bigger fight than Charlo? Because last I checked, Gennady is more accomplished. Last I checked, Gennady did 2 pay-per-views before getting with Canelo that was greater than the 1 pay-per-view Charlo did with his brother on the card, by the way. Like, Gennady ain't have Max on his undercard. He did that alone. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like tag team back again. That was just him. So, yeah, I don't know. But I get y'all, man. Like, cool. Canelo ducked the Charlos, man. They all 30. Guess what? Twins is 30. Canelo's 30. He's fighting for 7 more years. We're going to get that fight. We're going to get that fight. And guess what? When we get it, there'll be no question as to whether Charlo or Charlos are ready, because we definitely know Jamel is ready. He about to undispute. You know, and Jamal, I mean, based off his 160-pound resume, I don't know that he's ready. You know, he's been fighting like 54-pounders, you know, dudes that's coming off losses. I don't know what his, and now he's fighting a dude with 4 losses. I don't know what his team, you know, we got to wait for them to make that decision. You know, when they feel he's ready, they'll put him in a big fight, you know. But that being said, we are good to go. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. We got Late Caller Buffalo. What up?
What up?
What up?
What's good, Boxing Voice family? What's good, Nest Francis? No, I don't know. I'm excited for this fight. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I like the antics from Billy. He kind of shakes it up, you know. I don't know. I like that. That's the part I like. It's kind of funny. And like I said yesterday, he definitely did the one reporter or whatever. Pretty shady. Yo, I was like, wait, what?
That shit is all over Instagram Reels right now.
Yo, the dude is crazy. That shit is sweet though. Like, they just natural like talkers, I guess. But you know, we'll see Saturday. You know, because I know
himself into an ass whooping is what I heard.
I don't know, man. Them gypsies, whoo, they bring a different type of.
Yeah, everybody want to believe in gypsies now because of Tyson Fury and shit. Last gypsy I knew besides Fury was Aladdin, right? Nah, I think that's the wrong dude. That's a.
Yeah, you're terrible, man. Yo,
that's a genie. That's a genie, not a gypsy.
But
Stop
great
it.
show though. Great show. Yeah.
Done.
God bless you.
Later.
All right, man.
Yo, that ain't no gypsy. That's a genie, man. He grant wishes and shit. Yo, let me see what I'm looking for here, man. I was looking for something to show y'all.
What were you looking for? Because if you ain't looking for nothing, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button on your way out. If you didn't smash it on your way in, we appreciate you checking out the show.
This is what I was looking for.
Content, go to Patreon, man. Check out the Patreon. You see all the fighters and all.
I'm very looking forward to it. So. I didn't do this stuff.
Before and after your career with Canelo Alvarez?
Yes, most definitely. You wrestle like shit, and it's nice. It's good. I'm very looking forward to it. So.
Yeah, he said, yeah, your breath smells like shit, and it's nice. It's good, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to this fight. Yo, he crazy. Yo, shout out to Magnum Karabanov.
You nailed that shit.
Nah, Billy's a trip. Billy's a trip, man. We got a counter punch from Mr. PBC.
I can't wait for the weigh-ins. I got Billy slapping the shit out of Canelo.
Oh, you better lay low.
Yeah, but to all the people who call in and always mention who has he fought, like, I'm not bigging up Billy. I don't like him as a person. I like him as a fighter. You can't keep on doing this type of stuff. That's getting old. There's internet. There's phones. You can look up who he's fought. And he has a credible record at 168. There's not that many people at 168. There's not that many black fighters at 168. So let's just stop that. I got Billy Joe, and Canelo knows he's not going to knock him out. The last time he knocked someone out was Amir Khan. and obviously the word on the street is he has padding on his gloves. So he's a cheat,
And
just
he
like
likes
Tyson
juicy
Fury. Yeah, juicy, big juicy meat.
Yeah, man. Let's see what's gonna help. You know, I hear Billy Joe's putting his hands in petrol.
He's been doing that, man. Not just been doing that. Come on.
Damn.
I don't know that, man.
Billy got the girls coming out saying he gonna get a KO. We don't believe you. Caller or not. I mean, female or not. We don't believe you. Yo, Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one, which is going to probably be 2-ish, maybe 3-ish, right after the press conference. That starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. So we want to watch that, digest it, and hopefully something good for us to come back. If we don't come back, it's because they didn't give us no action, but I highly doubt. I'm pretty sure, you know, Tyson Fury is going to pull up in a Spider-Man suit, and maybe we get Billy Joe as
what?
Iron Man?
Iron Man? Maybe.
Maybe. You never
Flash? How about Flash?
Yeah, since he wants to run around the ring. I see how you did that. All pun intended. Yo, that would be awesome if he at least shows up with the Flash mask. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just play the role of, I'm going to run and do something. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Yo, you already know, man. You can catch me at Next Up Sports Talk. NEXUP Sports Talk, also the Weigh-In Boxing on IG and the Weigh-In on YouTube. Also, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, like I said, and to join the subscribe button. Appreciate you supporting, you know what I'm saying, the show. Catch you on the next one, which is in probably a couple hours.
Next one. Peace.